Better flippity flop yourself. Flippity flex.
Beebity boopy.
Before you blippity blop.
You are now listening to the Inner Circle Podcast Network.
So we're recording now.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay. So, you reminded me right now on something new about a hood tactic. Okay, we were talking about how you like going to Fry's, right?
Yeah.
And so
Well, it's not necessarily like I like going
No,
there.
I mean,
It's
well,
just,
you said you like Fry's.
it's right up the street,
and
too.
I'm in total agreement with you. That's probably the place I go the most is Fry's because of the fucking gas points and shit, right? So you can check the app and shit and see how much points you got and shit. Like sometimes we'll get like 80 cents off and shit. That shit's fire, right? So what my lady and me do when we know we have that much fucking points, we pull up at the same time, park on opposite sides of each other like that. And then I fill up her fucking shit to the brim, and then I fucking go right over to my side, fill my shit up to the fucking brim. And we got 80 cents off filling them both our fucking shits to the brim, you know what I mean? That's hood tactics right there, bro. I like that.
You know, at the end of the day, you're long-term looking forward. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're on way to save $8,
you
bro.
know, hey, that $8 could buy you a fucking lottery ticket that you win millions on. You never know.
This is true.
Setting yourself up for the future. I like that because you need gas regardless.
What is that?
What
Oh,
is-
that's like an extra wire hanging down. I was like, are you even plugged
This
in?
is the what's it called? Yeah, I'm the blue. I'm the blue right there.
It looked like you weren't plugged in, bro.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, this was the faulty wire. I'm just lazy and I let it hang.
You just let it hang, dog. Let it hang.
Order up, order up.
This is a certified hood classic.
Like we always do about this time.
You are now tuned into the Hood Diner Podcast with your hosts, DJ Sentry and the homie Casual.
Okay. Who the fuck is at Kazim, fool?
Oh shit! Like I saw some pregnant titties too, and I was like, I'm not into that, but it's still hot.
Yeah, right.
Smoke weed every day.
Yo, this is DJ Sentry,
And I am the homie Casual.
and you're listening to the Hood Diner Podcast, episode 105.
105, baby. It has been a minute since we've had someone in the booths here with us, but today, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Johnny Rubix is back.
Hi guys.
Yes. Fucking back, dude. Dude, I've missed you, man.
Missed you too.
I've been keeping up with you mostly on Twitter. I feel like
Yeah.
I've been doing the most on Twitter.
Twitter's
like
great.
I fuck with Twitter, bro. It's just
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like Bert Sinatra says, it's the hood, and like all the homies are over there. The whole fucking inner circle gets live there. Fucking Century pops in every now and then for an alley oop, and fucking yeah, man.
On Twitter?
Yeah, on Twitter.
I love
dog.
Twitter.
I like Twitter, bro. Facebook is fucking. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But I will say this. Shout out. Like I said, the only thing shout out to Facebook is when I was scrolling the other day, I came up on these little lights right here, dude. Fucking Amazon be putting out them shit. You know what I'm saying? They got that Amazon Day coming up and shit. It's all about pushing their own shit that day, huh? They're like, that's the day to get your fucking Amazon Fire Sticks and your Fire Stick TVs.
I'll give you a fire stick.
Welcome to the motherfucking Hood Diner.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, man, bro. So what have you been up to, dog, since COVID hit, man? Because I know, you were doing your thing, DJing different spots. You're still putting out music, which is my fucking favorite, one of my favorite things about you. You know what I'm saying? And so then we got shut down, fucking February, March, and shit. What have you been doing, dog? What have you been up to?
Surviving, figuring out the end of the world, getting some stuff done around the house,
Preparing.
preparing.
This way you can at least say you accomplished some shit, huh?
Yeah.
You'd be like, dude, yeah. I mean, I was on that from the jump. Like, I think anybody was like, if you didn't come out of this COVID situation with at least some sort of skill, something like that, because that's actually a question that I
Right?
fucking
No.
have.
You better have.
You better have done
perfected your
something,
craft,
right?
At some point.
Done something.
Like you could have a lot of different hobbies. One of those, you better fucking start. excelling in, because there was too much downtime for you not to get better.
Yeah.
Like my scratching got better for one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still shit on my weekend, but the left hand, cut you like a laser, just
Nice.
But
yeah, man, I think that, that is one of my questions. I'm going to ask you that question here in a little bit. Like, actually, I'm going to ask you right now. What do you think has been what is one of the things that you've perfected, or like a new hobby that you took up or something like that? What did you do the most during this time?
Probably like film stuff or like making videos, I think is probably something that I guess I tried to actively get better at.
Yeah.
So
I mean, dude, I love the crazy weird shit you be putting out, bro, for reals. Like some of like the fucking infomercials and shit that you've done and just different shit. They're hilarious. And that's one of the things that I saved today too, because it's in music, but you know who jumped on the debate shit so fast? I was surprised and I was like, good for him. Weird Al Yankovic, bro.
Huh.
What? He jumped on some shit. I sent the link to you, so make sure you bring up the notes so we can bring that shit up. Or would we be able to hear it through the speakers?
Probably not.
Probably not. Well, then I'll do it on my phone.
Okay.
I'll play it on my phone. But yeah, that's in music and shit, man. But dog, well, I'm kind of fumbling my words and shit because it's been a minute since we've had a guest, and I'm excited. I'm excited that we have somebody in here to fucking bullshit with. You know what I mean? But okay, you know what? Let's just get the sponsors and shit out the way. But you know what? I'm gonna read them live because it's changed since the last time you've been here. Okay, so
right.
I'm not trying to like flex or nothing like that. I just want to show. I told him that when people come in, I want to do them live because sometimes after each read, you can ask like the first one, dude wipes. You know what I'm saying? Dude wipes are a flushable wipe for at home and on the go situations. Go to dudeproducts.com, use code HOOD, get 15% off your order. Hashtag no mud, but dude wipe. I gave you a dude wipe last time you were here, right?
Actually, yes, they were great.
Great. Yeah. I'm a fan of the motherfuckers, bro. Especially, it's nice though. It's nice that it's cooling down right now. I will be using less dude wipes. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when you take a deuce, they're a necessity.
All the time.
Like,
I don't believe you if you got it all off with just toilet paper.
not dry paper. Not dry paper.
I don't believe you. There's still duty there, bro.
Yeah, there's residue left.
Residue.
Saying.
Residue.
Clean your fucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Use some dude wipes.
Go to Dude Wipes. Dudeproducts.com. Use code HOOD. 15% off. Okay.
Dude wipes.
Right?
Wipes that are made for dudes.
Honestly, bro, you know what I'm waiting for? The day that we get hit with like a cease and desist for all the different fucking little things that we use on the thing. I'm just gonna call you, and me and you are gonna make them.
Okay.
We're just gonna make new ones.
Yeah,
like
sure.
ourselves and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know
let me
we could because eventually Little John's gonna be like, you owe me for 3,000. Yes. And shit, you know
It's a
what
cease and desist, right?
Probably. You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get it under the radar for a while.
I don't give a flying fuck, homeboy.
Have you did any live streams?
I did a couple. I stopped doing like DJ live streams like last year because I always get hit with copyright strikes.
Immediately, right?
I was getting hit with copyright strikes like a year or two ago when I first tried to like start DJ live streaming. I just gave up on that.
Yeah. I got on Cobras on Twitch and the initial broadcast plays it.
Yeah.
But the playback, you don't get it.
Right. Yeah, it's so frustrating. You'll have like a whole set go up and then later you'll just get like this, like, we muted your audio.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dog. I'm just over here laughing at your high ass fucking like we're doing the reads, bro, and you already moved into questions and shit.
Oh no!
We barely finished one sponsor. I get it. You were ready to roll. Let me finish the rest of the sponsors, dog. For real, look at Official Clothing. Official Clothing is a streetwear brand rooted in hip hop and pop culture, producing quality shirts, hats, and accessories. Go to official.com. That's OHFISHL.com and use code HOOD. Get 25% off your entire order. Free shipping over $50. Official Clothing. Live by your own rules.
And it's good fucking high quality.
Producer Nick from Hollywood comes in and he says, and it's good fucking high quality. Shit. He's so dope, dude. I had so much fun, dude. That was one thing that I was cool. I got to get out the way as I went and hung out with some of them in Hollywood and shit.
That's dope.
It was fun, bro. It was some cool shit. And then, okay, look, Empire Rolling, makers of Bennies. Bennies are a high-end rolling paper created from all natural ingredients. Give you a clean and tobacco-free alternative for blunt-like smoke sessions.
Smoky, smoky.
I had this dude do that one night, bro. It was tongue twister, fucking out of control shit. I got to rewrite. I'm going to simplify it somehow. Go to EmpireRolling.com and use code HOOD. Get 10% off your order. It's Empire Rolling, the official rolling paper of the Hood Diner podcast. Now, the last one, we didn't have this one when you were here, bro, was Scentbox. You know what Scentbox is?
No. Oh, wait. Is it the cologne or perfume?
It is. It is.
All right.
It is.
Word. All right, cool.
We hooked up with Scentbox. Scentbox is a monthly subscription that provides you with a 30-day supply of your favorite cologne or perfume. See, that's what I loved about it is like this time we got shit for the ladies, you know what I mean? So like they can go get some shit. I'm gonna cancel mine for a little bit because now I'm sitting on like 4 of those motherfuckers. I did bring one. I wanted to show it to you. What did I do with it? Here it is, right here. This is the 1 million, and it comes. It's like this big, like that. Ooh. And it's like you got a little fucking.
Ooh, that's nice.
Remember Homegirl from what was that show? Fucking.
With a lipstick.
Role Models. Remember she had the hot dog and she was like, "Look at that. What does that look like?" You know what I'm talking about? That chick. I can't remember her name. But she was the one that from Sturdy Wings. She's in so many movies. She's blonde. She has like really short hair. She has really short blonde hair. That's some pimp shit. My lady loves that one right there. You know what I'm saying? See, I just got another one, and I already had an idea for. I'm gonna make them a little video, dog, like a little promo video, because we have like one of those mailboxes. It's about that big, and my fucking little camera will fit inside of it. So I'm gonna like put it on in there and make it look like from the outside, like I'm like, the fucking set box is here, and then pull it out, and then do some slow mo where it's all. You know what I'm saying? You know
So
what I mean?
like how low in frame rate do you have to put it to like catch the mist all
So
crazy?
the mist, you do like 120 or 240 if your shit offers it, which this one does 120 at 1080.
Nice.
Or it does 4K at 60, but even 60 is kind of like, it's like half. It's like half shit.
Did you spray it?
No, I didn't. You like took it to the head when you took it over there and shit. You like,
Did I?
yeah, you fucking.
It's probably because I'm fucking
Pablo
hired.
Escobar the shit out of that. But yeah, bro, go to scentbox.com and you can use code HOOD or like there's a link in the description and shit. You get 35% off of your first month, like your sign up month. And like there's 2 packages, one's like 15 and one's 20. So at 35% off, you get it for like 9 or like 14. Which ain't bad, dog, you know what I'm saying? Even if you just want to get one of these little motherfuckers, bro, the shipping's free. And if you get one that you don't like, you can send it right back and they give you free returns and all that shit.
That's
So
cool.
it's pretty dope, dog. And then like
That's cool.
But yeah, it's pretty dope. Like I signed up for it and I was like, dude, see, I want to get behind some shit that we actually fucked with. You know what I mean? I mean, we fuck with dude wipes. We fuck with official clothing. You rocking an official shirt. I barely noticed that like maybe 10 minutes ago. I was like, what is that?
The
I was like,
old
is that
one.
like a fucking like a movie thing? Oh, it's a shirt I did. What the fuck? That shit's fucking hilarious. But yeah, and then you know the rolling papers. I mean, we use them. But we roll like raw.
We need to
stuff,
get on
raw
Raw,
shit.
bro.
Bro, I told you I reached out to them. I reached out to Raw. I reached out to Zigzag.
What they say?
But nothing. They said nothing. Absolutely
Literally
nothing.
nothing.
They literally said nothing.
You know what I'm gonna do?
So
is
then
I'm
I
gonna go to
tried-
a smoke shop. I'm gonna go to Marley's smoke shop. What is it called?
Moon. Is it Moon?
Everybody, listen. I need to talk to your distributor. I need an email.
They're gonna be like, yeah, bro. There's like a dude who stocks the shit, but you like you need some dude's number in Phoenix.
Right.
or
But we
something
can
like
get to
that.
the bottom. I think Marley's somebody you hit up, and that would be your in to wherever you need to be.
Hit 'em up, dude.
If you sell alcohol, like a liquor store,
Yeah.
you have a distributor that you talk. You got a guy that you're in contact with that takes your order and shit. You know, he knows marketing or whoever. That I mean, we got an in, bro.
Yeah. I mean, trust me.
And not some asshole coming up to the streets like, hey,
I mean, I looked.
let me get some information. from
Trust
you.
me, I looked into like who should I talk to, who should I send this email
Yeah,
to
yeah,
at
yeah,
Zigzag
yeah,
and
yeah.
at fucking Raw. Raw would be nice, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
Was it Jerron fucking with Raw for a while?
Yeah,
He was like sponsored by them or something, or he was working with them,
He was
right?
doing videos for them.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking Jerron, man.
Yeah.
He's killing that shit. Oh, last but not least, bro, we are a part of the Inner Circle Podcast Network. Go to innercirclepn.com, get links to all the shows and preview the latest releases from the homies, the hashtag No Offense Show, Shit Happens When You Party Naked, Simmons and More, The Plunge, Failing Hollywood, and of course, The Diner. You like those names, dude?
I do. Those
Just
are great.
listening to them, you're like, I
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
fucking
like,
check them shits out, bro. Like, for real.
I'll listen to
There's
that.
some cool fucking homies, dog. Like, that was the last vacation that I went on before the COVID hit. It was like for Super Bowl weekend. I went to New Jersey and I fucking hung out with these fools. Like the homie Chris came in from Miami. We went to New Jersey. The homies from New Hampshire came to fucking New Jersey. Like it was dope, dog. It was a cool ass little thing. And I
didn't go because I had a DJ, right?
You had a bunch of shit going on. I remember, yeah. You were busy.
I think it was like 2 or 3 gigs that week.
You had something, yeah. It was way too much because I had told you, like, literally, I shown you like the last minute they had good ass flights, cheap as fuck on that Spirit Airlines and shit or whatever that one is. Is it Spirit or where's the other one? What's the other one that's just as hood? There's one more that's just as hood, and that's the one I took. It's got green. Is it green? Green Air? Something like that.
I don't have no idea. I know Spirit's ghetto as hell.
Spirit is ghetto as hell, but there's another one that's just as equally ghetto where it's like the ticket is like super cheap, but if you want to bring on like a fucking water bottle, they're going to charge you like $8 and shit and like 20 for each bag. And if it's over 40 pounds, it's an extra 30, like for real. And then your seat, you want to sit you want to sit on the row, you want to sit in the row, and that's an extra like $30 on top of, dude, it gets crazy. My shit was like $250 like by the end of it. But that was still round trip, which wasn't too bad. From Phoenix to Jersey and shit. You know what I mean?
Round trip?
Yeah.
It was still.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad, but it was but it was fun, bro. It was fun. It was crazy. And then literally that I remember the flight back. I remember just like being in the lines, going through the thing and just being like, okay, I've been watching the news. I've been seeing there's something going on in China and, or like, I wonder if it's going to make it over here. People were already rocking masks and shit. You know what I mean? And like, but there was no social distancing at the time. It was like the end of that era.
Oh my God.
I got to experience the end of that era flying.
It was the normal times.
Yeah, the normal. The before the boom boom.
Before the boom boom.
Fuck yeah, man.
Before the fucking zombie fucking outbreak.
But you know what, though? Like, we have to, like, high asses have to circle back sometimes. I asked you what you thought you had, like, perfected, and you said videos and shit. Tell me about the last video you just dropped.
It's a video for the song from the new record. It's called You and I Should Commit Tax Fraud.
It's fucking great.
What? I know. Timing, right?
I fucking love it. You and I should commit tax fraud. Tax fraud. Fuck yeah, bro. You fucking killed that.
Is that how the
shit,
song
bro.
goes?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude. I sent you the link.
I couldn't get it on the phone.
I sent you the
It wouldn't open.
Well, we're gonna if it's okay with you, we'll play it like at the end of the podcast.
Yeah,
so
of
everybody
course.
can hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it already on iTunes for that single?
No.
Will you send it to me though?
I will.
And then I promise you, when it goes live, I will buy it like about the last one too.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I like doing. Like everybody that does come in and they have like a song to share, I literally do have to go buy it on iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
This way I can import it to my software and shit, like to Premiere. Because not Premiere, Audition. That's what I use, Adobe Audition. But yeah, you have to buy it. But that's dope, though, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that, man. Yeah. So yes, we'll have to. We're gonna put the song at the end and shit so that everybody can check it out. Or we'll slide it.
What do you used to edit like video?
Right now I'm on DaVinci Resolve.
You moved. I saw you.
did.
How do you like it?
I like it so much more than the Adobe suite of products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking like I'm a total sheep on that motherfucker, bro. But because that's what I learned. You know what I mean? That's what I learned. Except for in honestly, when I was at Pima, they were doing Final Cut fucking 7.
Yeah,
they taught us on 7, and 10 was already out, but they were too cheap to do it. Or not, it wasn't just that. Do you remember when 10 first came out? They were like, "That's just iMovie Plus." You know, like it wasn't as good as it is now, and they lost a lot of like key things from Final Cut 7. And like, so like the industry people were like, oh, fuck that. I'll never upgrade, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it was just, I'm switching to Premiere and this and that and shit. But I've never fucked with DaVinci. What is it called again? DaVinci what?
DaVinci Resolve.
Resolve?
Yeah.
What would you say it's closer to, like to Final Cut or to like Premiere?
It's closer to Premiere.
Yeah.
It's a lot closer to Premiere if you're
working in layers and all that shit.
If you're used to like the way Premiere works, then like at least like the editing portion of Resolve is pretty easy to pick up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I'm just so invested though, bro, because like a lot of shit for the videos that I do, I've already made them in Photoshop, you know, and then I'm trying to up my fucking After Effects game, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get in on some of that. But yeah, I've been fucking with Premiere. It's been good to me. I know a lot of I want to say before they updated it, maybe about a year ago.
Yeah.
And then I also kind of got like a better fucking MacBook and shit that could handle it a little better.
Yeah.
And I haven't really had too many problems and shit like lately. But I see how a lot of people like, I've seen a lot of videos of like dudes that I follow that they've switched to DaVinci and shit, but then some have switched back. But
Yeah.
I mean, shit, whatever works for you, bro. You know what I mean?
Pretty much. I mean, just depends on what your goal is.
I know motherfuckers that get down in Final Cut 10, bro. And that's like a one-time fee through Apple. Like you can buy it right now if you wanted to on that MacBook right there and shit, you know? But, and I had like a cracked one for the longest time, but because I have the suite, I'm like, fuck it, I'm using that, you know, because I need that for everything else that I do on Photoshop and Illustrator and then Audition for editing the podcast and shit, you know what I mean? So, but, what about like when you record, like what do you record into as far as like your music and shit?
Logic.
Logic? What do we use again?
We use Ableton Live.
Ableton.
Neat.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I've been wanting to like see how what is the other one? Was it Pro Tools?
Yeah.
Pro Tools, is that the audio one? Too?
I have a Pro Tools, a light version.
Oh, it came with that. It came with that. The other one too. The one you let me borrow. I gotta set that up because I want to try the Pro Tools out. For Pro Tools is like that. Not saying it's the standard, but it feels like it seems like a lot of people say that that's the standard. And shit. Have you ever worked with it?
I have.
You like it or no?
I hate Pro Tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the primary use for Pro Tools? Like, what do you really need it for?
Audio editing, like as a workstation, like purely as like a multi-track recording.
It just has good plugins too, like from the jump, right? Like, doesn't it have like decent things to work with, and that's why they kind of consider it a standard, even from just the basic models and shit.
I kind of feel like plugins are pretty subjective because I would argue that Ableton probably has a better suite of like out of the box, just like plugins for everything, especially if you get the full version.
Yeah.
I think Pro Tools mainly just has like its footing in the industry, so it's just like the de facto standard.
Okay.
And also it's like it's pretty, in my opinion, it's like pretty bare bones. It is what it is. It's basically just for audio editing and stuff.
Yeah.
With that, do you focus on like more fine tuning the bass, the mid, the highs, everything, like single tracks?
Oh yeah, I feel like this dude. That's how you get down, huh? Like you like to like take things and like just totally tweak the sounds out of them, right? Is that what you kind of do, like to make your own sounds?
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
I'm big on making like original sounds. Yeah.
Like talk me through, like what would you do? Like what instrument would you pick? I'm not gonna go make a beat, you know what I'm saying? But I want to watch you. I want to watch you do this shit one day. You know what I mean? But yeah, like how would you like if someone was like, dog, I want to make like a unique sound and shit? What do you do?
Probably first I'd like vibe out on some shit. Like I'd probably like, I don't know, like maybe watch some videos or listen to some music kind of in the creative space that I want to be in.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, usually like I kind of like start with like a piano to kind of like dick around with ideas.
Right.
And usually start with like chords and find like a chord structure that I like. If I already have an idea in mind of like how I want a song to go,
Right.
I'll just start going for it. And usually it's drums first.
And then you add like a flanger, like different shit like that, or what?
It just depends on like what the song like is. Like for instance, on the new track that I put out, like I kind of already had like the chorus idea in mind. So I just started with a drum beat and then kind of picked out chords that matched the melody that I wanted. And that was a synth, and like didn't really do too much like crazy stuff on that particular song. It was pretty like cut and dry. Like here we're going to do drums and then a bass line and then, you know, yeah.
So you do every single instrument?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, bro. That is fucking dope, dude. That leads me to like another one of my questions. I know I asked you this the last time, but for anybody that hasn't, you know what I mean, heard that last podcast, did you take like lessons to do everything you do, or are you just like self-taught, or like how do you know how to play guitar and drums and piano and shit like that? Did you teach yourself or did you take lessons?
I did take piano lessons. So yeah, like but other than that, the other stuff I picked up just from like friends that would play and show me how to like play stuff. I learned guitar from one of my friends' like older brothers.
Okay.
He would just kind of show me like basic chords and stuff. Yeah, mostly self-taught and like other instruments, but like piano I did take lessons.
Fuck yeah, that's the shit, man. I want to. You know what I have that? Cause I was the other day on my my Snapchat and shit. You know how sometimes it brings up like memories and shit. What happened? You were doing last year, the year before that on this day. It was in fucking Hawaii during this time, right?
Oh shit!
And it was the day we went to the swap meet. It was my dad's birthday and shit. We went to the swap meet in Honolulu, and it was dope. And me, him, and who else? I don't know if my little sister got one. And we got one for my brother-in-law, but we all bought ukuleles and shit.
Oh, cool.
You know what I'm saying? And the one that I bought, I have video of the guy, like, he was, like, tuning it, and he was all fucking getting down and playing it and shit, dude.
Shit.
And I was just like, I was like, I want that one right there and shit. And then we bought my dad one that was, like, nicer. Has, like, more, I guess it had more strings or had more chords. I don't remember what it was. Something like that. But it was more fancier and shit. Like, it was, like, a couple $100 and shit. And then the other one we got were, like, they were, like, $80 or $100 and shit. They weren't bad. But it was funny going through the fucking airport. Everybody bought a fucking ukulele, bro. That's one of the things you buy there, dog, for real. But I want to learn how to play that shit.
Yeah.
I already found, like a cool-ass little app for my phone where it kind of walks you through and how to do it. And it literally has, like, a tuner. Like, you click it, and it's like, oh, you need to turn it this way and shit
cool.
like that. Yeah, bro, it's crazy the fucking technology they got.
That's
nowadays,
awesome,
man. But fuck yeah, dog. So on this last song, on the You and I Should Come in Tax Fight, you did everything, all the instruments on that shit. That's so sick. And then the album it's going on. What's that one's gonna be called?
So the album is called "Loneliness Is Not Just a Feeling; It's a Place."
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the name it's being released under on this one? Remember last time I had a hard time finding your shit because you called it like Dr. Stannis or something like that. I was like, dude, I'm on Johnny Rubix and shit. I don't see your new album, bro. But eventually I found it and shit. It was like yellowish and pink, right?
Yeah.
That's like one. That was the last one, the elevator music one, dog.
Yes,
I fucking love that shit.
Oh, thanks.
We were just listening to that on the way back from Phoenix the other day, and my lady's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Dude, that's our buddy Johnny Rubix right there."
That's
dude.
hilarious.
And she was like, "This is fucking crazy." I was like, "Fuck yeah!" But it's dope though, right? And she's like, "Yeah, I do fuck with it." It's
Hell
good,
yeah.
But so this new album, what's the name releasing on it?
Like artist wise,
Yeah, artist-wise.
Johnny Rubix.
It's Johnny Rubix. Okay, cool.
Just me.
But then again, for anything, do you even have those other ones available to stream or download or buy on your website on the JohnnyRubix.com, or is everything on
So
the
as
different
of
sites?
as of now, everything should be on Spotify. Most of my early stuff was under Rubix and the Resistance because
Right.
it was kind of like a band project.
Yeah.
But everything since like 2 years ago is just Johnny Rubix, and that's currently all on Spotify. And then the new stuff is going to be only through Bandcamp and my website.
Okay.
So,
Because Bandcamp's been doing some shit lately where they're letting the artists keep like all the royalties, like or something like they've been giving people deals.
Yeah.
Lately, I saw that shit. I seen Pike, the fucking mayor of Tucson Hip Hop, wrote that shit one day.
Right.
I love that he retweets that shit, bro. He's looking out for everybody, dog, for real, man. Like if he sees something that artists can benefit from, he will retweet that shit.
Absolutely.
Put that shit on his fucking Instagram stories, man. Like that fool cares, bro.
Yeah, he does.
That dude fucking cares. We fucking care. We care about the mayor of hip hop. Mr. Pike, man. Fucking love you, dude. So before we get into more questions with Mr. Johnny Rubix, let's run through tonight's menu a little bit, bro. That's what I call it.
Oh shit! The menu.
The menu, bro. Like one day it came like just freestyle. I didn't even think about it. And I was like, dude, I'm
calling
saying
it the menu.
The menu has all of our shit. You know what I'm saying? The
Word.
news, the music, all that shit. You know what I'm
Cool.
saying? Starting with news, dog. One that fucked me up the other day was Disney's laying off 28,000 people due to the pandemic and shit, man. Like I got to get a hold of our friend that lives out there and see if they got their jobs still. One of the ladies who cuts hair at my wife's salon, they're friends of ours forever. Like every vacation we go on, she goes. She has a sister that used to live here, and she moved to Florida, and her husband both work at the Magic Kingdom.
Jeez.
Like they're people that like they're walking around, making sure everything's clean. If they see somebody looking lost, they'll fucking say, "Hey, can I help you out?" And they're like guest relations and shit, dude. Super fucking nice people. And every time we've gone out there, bro, so dope. They get us into all the parks for free and shit. And then like when we go eat, they get like 50% off, dude. Like it's fucking crazy, dog. It's crazy. Going out there and hanging out.
I've never eaten at Disney. Like a restaurant.
No, really?
Is it expensive?
They got fire at Disney.
I've been there a grip, but we just never ate. There's always a grip of us, so like
let me tell
getting
you,
in the park was the deal. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the day,
we took peanut butter sandwiches and shit like that.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've done that too.
Well, there was like fucking 8 kids going into Disneyland at the time. So
I mean, the older I've gotten, because me and my lady have been able to go by ourselves and shit, like we've like looked into more shit, like, you know, watching YouTube, like what's the best thing to do when you go to Disneyland? They'll give you the secrets and shit. You know what I'm saying? I always say that shit, man. God bless these motherfuckers making these videos, because I fucking love it. Well, one time we heard about this place. It's not there anymore, but it was in the back by the what is it? The fucking, what's the one that they're renaming? The log ride? Splash Mountain. And then they had like this like little Thunder Canyon thing, and they have like the bears and shit out there. Well, they had like a restaurant back there that did barbecue, bro. And they did ribs and fucking what else did they do? They did ribs and chicken, I think, but everything was like barbecue. And then they had like beans and cornbread, bro. That shit was the shit. And then over by what is it by like the Pirates and shit, they have a little spot there that does these skewers.
Yeah.
You got to get the fucking skewers. Shout out to Bellini. You got to get a fucking, what do you call it? A churro. You got to get a churro there. The churros are fire at fucking Disneyland. I don't know why. Like, even some of the best spots around here, dog, for some reason, there's crack in that fucking Disneyland churro. I'll tell you that. You got to get a Dole Whip.
The Dole Whip. Absolutely.
Remember?
Yeah, Dole Whip.
Mama, dude, I used to talk about Dole Whip so much during the first, like, maybe like 10, 15 episodes, that's how motherfuckers knew us and shit. Like, when they tried to diss us, they were like, go talk about a fucking Dole Whip, blah, blah, this, that, all kinds of shit or whatever. Anytime anybody had something sassy to say, they brought up the Dole Whip. It's like, whatever, folks.
I don't give a flying fuck, homeboy.
Have you ever sent me the 105 notes?
Sure the fuck did.
I don't know if you did.
Sure the fuck did. It says right here, invited, but you never opened them, so you just got to scroll up in your messages.
Oh, hey, bitch.
Just keep scrolling, bro. Just scroll and you'll find it. It's there. I promise you. Or you know what? Look at this. What I'll do. I'll just remove the access. Okay. And then I'll just add you again, sir. But see, they changed all that. So now you fucking me up right here. Share note. Okay, there it is. Share. Do you got iPhone or Android?
Android.
You fuck with the Androids? I'm sucked.
I hate how Apple's trying to be an Android.
Is that what the
Not
new
really.
update is?
I mean,
well, widgets and shit.
It kind of
okay,
is.
Gotcha.
It kind of is, but it's really not. And it's like, hold on, let me just send this fool these notes and shit.
All I hate is that it fucking kills my battery.
Oh, gotcha.
I haven't seen any issues on my battery.
You got a newer phone than I do.
Motherfucker, we have the same phone.
What?
You just have the bigger one. Yeah. And you're fucking, and your battery is bigger on that phone than my phone. I have to watch the way I say shit.
It might be.
Anyways, bring up the notes, bro. Bring up the fucking notes. So yeah, dog. Also at Disney, there's a spot right in the front.
You said it, okay?
There's a spot in the front that says.
Mine.
There's a spot in the front that sells fried chicken. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Wait,
there's
what?
Like, okay, when you walk into Disneyland and you're going through that main square thing, right? And then all of a sudden you get to the spot where everything breaks off. When you go right, there's like an old school looking spot. It looks like one side looks like a soda shop, like soda and ice cream, and the one across from it looks like an old school diner type thing. In that place, there's like 3 or 4 different spots. They have burgers, salads, but they also have a spot where it's fried chicken, and the fried chicken there was fire as fuck, bro. I'm telling you, right now, it was bomb shit. And then the most bougiest shit I've had at Disney is in Florida. There, by all the main parks, there's like a campsite. There's like a campsite. I cannot remember the fucking name of it. Fort something, right? at that place, you can rent like little tents, actually real fucking tents, which is crazy. You can rent little cabins and then like bigger cabins, and then I think there's like a hotel, right?
But did you pitch a tent?
But people can always pull up with their fucking with their trailers and shit like that. So it's like a cool spot for people that have RVs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And at their main restaurant at that area, it's like a saloon shit. Like picture old Tucson in one of the saloons, and they serve fried chicken and ribs and like all kinds of good shit. And then there's a stage. And they do like the fucking dancing, and then there's motherfuckers shooting. Like it was a badass little thing. That shit was fucking. I think that shit was like $75.
Damn.
Per person or something like that. Jeez. It was crazy, dog. But see, we had our friend with us that worked there, so we got it for like half that, like 35. Have you been to that
place?
Which one?
The steakhouse, the Brazilian steakhouse in Tucson Mall.
No,
I want to try that shit. It's
like
churrasco.
Is it good?
Yeah. The shit.
It's really good.
Did you get the shit?
No, I said, is it the shit?
Did you get the shit? It's really good. It's legit. We went with friends and
what's it hit per person?
It's like 40.
It's like $50 per person, I think. Or something like but it's good. I got the meat sweats after.
Nice. The meat sweats.
The meat sweats. Hell yeah.
You were just shitting logs after that, huh? They were solid as fuck, huh?
I'm pretty sure they wanted us to leave because like towards the end, like the managers like all like came over and were like, is everything okay? You guys doing good? Like, can I refill your stuff? They were just doing that kind of like crowdy thing where it's like, we've noticed you've been here for a while.
Yeah, you guys were fucking getting your squat on for a little bit.
I don't feel like we were. Like, it was like...
Anytime it's over like an hour, they start being like, dude, come on, bro.
Yeah.
An hour?
Yeah.
An hour for real? But fuck that, dude. Like, when you have people like that, it's fun to take your time, talk, like hang out, and then just fucking just get gluttonous with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
they also, they're like, I call it a salad bar, but it's not like just salad because they have like all kinds of stuff on it. It's actually really good because...
Like Jason's Deli and shit?
It's like, like Jason's Deli. It's like
Jason's Deli. It's just good.
It is good. Like they have like a whole salad bar with like grilled vegetables and like salad and bread and all this shit. And like I'm a big fan of like grilled vegetables with meat because it gives you something to poop with.
Right?
You know? Like,
some lube for it while it's coming out of shit. Yeah. Slather that shit.
He said slather.
Slather.
Right? So you gonna go? You want to go down there and go check it out?
Slather your asshole?
No, I'm talking about fucking going to eat some meat, fool.
I'm down.
At this place.
It's good.
That I'm down
highly
for.
recommend.
You know what we still have to do? We have to do that float tank shit.
I'm with it. Where are we going for
That's
that?
an expensive ass day. That's $100 day right there.
Oh, fuck. Is
some
it?
food and a fucking float tank is $50 each pot.
We don't have to do it the same
Let's
day.
do it. Oh, fuck that. It'd make it even better.
So float tank and then eat?
Yeah, then go get... Yeah.
You're onto something there, Smalls.
You know what I'm saying? Let's do that shit. One of our homies, they did have you ever heard of those float tanks?
Mm-mm.
It's like a big ass box, and like it's got water. I think it's like I don't know how many inches high, but it's like just enough for you to float in it and shit. And it's got like I don't know how many thousands of pounds of salt in it, so that it makes you like feel like fucking airless and shit, like or like not airless, but like fucking like you're floating on air. And it's like a black ass room and shit, and it's like quiet as fuck. So like you're like one with your thoughts and shit, and like some people like to take narcotics, or fucking supplements, and have a fucking crazy ass time. You know what I'm saying? So that day that would be a day to take some edibles, and just let that shit creep up on you while you're in there in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sounds like a fucking plan right there. And then we'll be hungry as fuck by the time we get out there, and then go get some fucking carne. Just gluttonous right there. What do you say?
I'm with it, bro. You just tell me.
We're gonna film like most of that. We're gonna call it the $100 day.
The $100 day.
The century. Century dollar day. But yeah, man. Okay, so news. Back to news. Did you catch the debates by any chance?
I did.
It was crazy, huh?
Yeah.
It was a fuck. Everybody says that. What did they say? I saw this lady put, everybody's be calling it a shit show. How dare you disrespect shit shows like that?
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Pretty
for
much.
real, like it was just out of control. It was out of control. It was crazy.
But my thought funny was the Samuel L. Jackson one.
What did he say?
He says 2 minutes, motherfucker.
Yeah. No shit.
Fuck yeah. Save that shit. I want to see that. But yeah, man, shit is crazy. 2 more of these, huh? There's 2 more of these. I saw somebody saying that hopefully they're gonna get like a kill switch on them fucking mics, right? That's what they need, right? Why didn't they do that? Why didn't they do that? If I was that moderator, dude, I would have gone right in front of him, but no.
Because
like right in front of him and shit, be like, bro.
I don't
chill.
think anyone thought it was going to be that much of a shit show.
Right.
I'm sure like people had like just a little bit of faith left in democracy. And then just after last night, they're like, no, we are so fucked.
We're screwed.
We're so screwed with either option. Oh my God.
It's fucking crazy.
Oh my
man.
God.
There's so many. Yeah. I wanted to see him scrap.
But you know what's crazy? The last election, it was the same thing.
Yeah.
We had a shit show.
Yeah.
It was Hillary or the Don. I mean, it hasn't been a good selection. No, Hillary.
Hillary.
And no, it's a shit show. It's been that way for a long time. Like my thing is,
Chill Clinton.
how do we have a fucking TV fucking star as a fucking president? You know, this is like something out of a fucking comic book.
It really is. And also like it's like so we have a former TV star who's like pretty much openly just like down with fascism, and then like they're like, you know who we're gonna put against this guy? Joe Biden. The guy with dementia that no one wanted. And it's just like
Hair smeller.
Yeah, like it's like, oh my God.
When he would start talking and then you thought he was starting to lose that train, you're like, no, Joe. No, hold on, Joe.
You know, I gotta give him credit for like I really thought Trump would have broken him last night because I'm sure Trump's.
It's not over though.
No, it's not. It's not at all.
I think this was bad. Wait till the next one. Like
I'm telling you, you're gonna have that kill switch though.
This is like a fucking Survivor Series win, like WWF, and then it rolls into Monday Night Raw. And then it basically culminates at the next pay-per-view type of shit. Like, you know, that's what this election is, bro. It's that's what we need. It's a hell in a cell between Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
I would love to see them scrap.
They just need to bring back duels,
right?
Damn,
pistols at dawn.
Walk up to
he
him
said
with
fucking
gloves,
10 paces and
with
turn,
gloves,
and
slap him and be like, "I challenge you to a duel."
Oh, I think
that's what I'm talking about.
I swear to God, like I would not be surprised if like one of the debates ended with them like getting in each other's faces.
I would love
like a Dr. Schultz gun style out the sleeve.
Yeah, like some Wild Wild West type, like fucking like hidden device shit.
You know, from Django?
Yes, bro. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Do you want me to shake your hand?
Oh man, dude, yeah, it's gonna be a trip. I'm telling you, I really do want to see him scrap.
You know, I don't really like watching CNN or Fox News or MSNBC, any of these news outlets, because it obviously plays to the party they represent, you know, whatever. But one thing I did see on Fox News that I told Kaz about earlier was that if Donald Trump just let Biden fumble on the 1 yard line, he would have done it on his own without interrupting him.
Yeah.
And that would have happened. But you gave Joe Biden time to get in that earpiece and listen to what's being read to him.
Earpiece. What about the fucking, what about the metallic thing that's underneath Trump's hair?
That's Neuralink, bro.
Is that what that is already? He's got that, right? He does have that.
1.0 already.
Did you see that one? Did you see them?
I've seen that, yeah.
I mean, I could Photoshop the fuck out of that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's Neuralink, though.
Yeah, that's what
He's
I'm thinking.
already got access to the internet. Google is right here.
You know what?
So
The crazy part about it, dog, is like the only set of props I could ever give him is dude fucking like he loves to talk shit and he knows how to talk shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
He's brilliant at politics. He's so good at the game of politics. Like every possible thing that would like normally like destroy someone's political career, he's able to like spin it towards his base and just like rile his base up even more. Like the day after that, they're like, hey, so like basically they're sending your kids back to school and they're probably going to get coronavirus and it's not going to be good. The White House immediately put out like this propaganda video of like the White House lawn full of like little league like teams, like, and Trump's like throwing like baseballs around with these kids. And I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, you are so good at like just knowing what to put out when. It's like you just basically communicated. No, so
right?
I'm for
What did
kids.
you put out?
Look at these kids at the White House.
What did you respond on Twitter about the Arizona boxing ad for wearing masks?
Oh my God. Yeah, like I can't remember what I said, but like every time I haven't seen these ads in a while.
I'm tough enough to wear a mask.
When these ads
like,
first came out,
fuck?
like they would have me wheeze laughing because because they would come on and it's like, you think I'm a fucking pussy with this mask? Little bitch, I'll beat your fucking ass.
I went to the second round with Mayweather.
And I'm rocking a mask, bitch.
Go ahead and tell me my mask makes me look
Speaking
weak.
of Mayweather, NBA YoungBoy got his daughter pregnant.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What?
NBA YoungBoy has 7 kids, and the dude's only 20 years old.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, bro, vasectomy.
Yeah.
Today.
Fuck that, bro. Create your own fucking basketball team.
Fuck
your own
it. He
fucking...
got a soccer team almost.
Bro, like
The
for
fuck?
reals, dog. Like...
I can't imagine what his alimony looks like.
Yeah.
Like, you can't stop rapping
12
now,
kids?
sir.
Right, yeah. Like,
Yeah, they're like, no, go on tour. Go.
Does
They're
it
opening.
count?
They're opening. Wear the mask. Rap with the mask on.
yeah.
Do it. You have to.
Yeah, that sucks.
Fucking county fairs. I don't give a fuck. Do them.
We got a whole line of shows ready for you.
Fuck yeah.
I miss going to shows, though.
Me too. Jeez.
You know what, though? They're all rescheduling. Obviously, it's going to be a different entrance and all this other crazy shit. I'm fucking really geeked to see Rammstein in 2021.
Rammstein.
Cool.
I'm going to fly out to wherever they're at in North America and fucking go.
That'd be cool.
Like,
yeah.
Like, I've
Be a good
seen them
show.
on DVD.
Did you say
and
fucking
shit.
North America?
Yeah.
Isn't that where we're at?
Canada, Mexico, here.
Wherever.
Because I know they're going to play, like, Mexico City.
Are they really?
That's not really a place I want to go.
That's
like,
Dujas,
it's like
right?
fucking kidnapping capital of the
Dujas?
world and shit there. And I'm American. I look like I have money. I don't. But I
Yeah.
look like I,
Yeah.
you know. But
To
no,
Pobrecitos, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
you're,
yeah.
you first of all, you're Mexican. You don't speak Spanish in fucking the homeland. How's
Well-
that not a fucking bullseye? Like, hey, look at me,
Right.
fucking kidnap me.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, real talk. You ain't getting anything out of my parents. Then
My lady be like, why don't you want to go to fucking Rocky Point? I'm like, no,
Yeah.
not doing
I'm
it.
off. You seen Narcos Mexico?
Right? Have you watched some shit?
I keep trying to tell people. Like, I'm like, yeah.
It's some
I'm not-
some scary shit, dog. It's some
Scary
scary
shit.
We've talked about it. On
Now,
the
I'll
podcast
go,
plenty
but
of
I'll
times,
go with
but-
someone who's like a native that's from there, like they're American citizens or whatever. That's cool. But like if we're going to Hermosillo, like I want someone that's actually born in Mexico that could fucking like finesse this fucking cop that's going to pull us over eventually because we
tour
have
guide.
an American plate. Basically a tour guide. Yes, for sure, for sure. Why would you
But
maneuver
actually,
through a
I'm pretty
country?
sure- we're not allowed down there right now, though. That's the thing, huh?
I don't know.
But I see people going to Rocky Point all the time, though.
Yeah.
Puro pinche party, eh?
Yeah,
Right.
puro pinche party.
Thanks for bringing the Rona back up north, bro. Yeah, I mean, if you see these fucking Snapchats of Rocky Point, there's nobody with masks. Like the person that has the mask is the fucking bartender, but it's right here on the chin, like a fucking football chin strap.
Dick nosing.
It's like, what's the point? You know? I hate working out in fucking LA Fitness with a mask on, but it's a necessity right now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like I'm going into the movies or the bowling alley and just hanging out for hours.
Can
Right.
you wear it in the movie? Do you have to wear it in the movie theater?
No, you don't.
You can take it off in the movie
Yeah.
theater, right? But they have people socially distanced. Have you been to a movie theater since they've opened?
I saw Tenet.
Back up. He saw Tenet.
so whack.
I want to watch that.
I'm not gonna fucking ruin it for anybody, but it was whack.
I like Christopher
already
Nolan,
ruined
but
it.
it's
They gave him too much props.
I just don't know like even having heard about Tenet, I'm just like that just doesn't
The
even
storyline.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't like when I first heard about Interstellar before the movie even came out, I was like, "Oh, that sounds tight." Like, and Christopher Nolan's directing it. That's fucking tight.
That
But,
one
like,
was good, right?
Yeah, I thought
heard
it
that.
was.
I thought it was really good. Like,
I have not seen it all the way through. I think I watched it one night and I was so lit.
My problem with space movies, I have to get extremely high before I watch them.
Yeah. Well, see, I did that, but I think I used the wrong weed.
Like,
I
wrong-
should have been
almost
smoking.
comatose high, you
I
know?
should have been smoking the sativas and not the indicas because I
He had to
passed
tell-
out about 20 minutes in.
Yeah, he had to
Probably.
tell his daughter he was going to be back, and he knew he wasn't coming back. Right? That's the movie.
yeah.
Thanks for ruining it,
yeah.
dog. Appreciate you.
Yeah. See, that was cool. But then like I heard about like Tenet, they're like, "Oh, it's like this like time shifting like spy movie." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm already not interested."
Right?
Bro, like it sounded dope,
Yeah.
but you go in there and you're just like, really? This is what you waited post COVID to drop? Because this was supposed to drop in like March. So it was just, like I said, extreme disappointment. But yeah, I've gone to the fucking movie theaters, and I'm not trying to be all scary with this shit though.
Oh, I'm trying to go to the movie too.
We gotta get back.
Because No Time to Die is dropping next month.
Nice.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
love the XD theaters, the Century XD theaters.
Right.
They're so fucking loud when you watch the movie.
Yeah.
Dude, have you seen Kanye's TV screen?
Nil.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it fucking crazy?
Yeah.
So today, 2 Chainz was watching the game with Kanye, and 2 Chainz is right by, like, really close to the screen. He's like 6'7", 6'5", if shorter. He is like so minuscule to the height of the actual LED screens of how big it is. I'm gonna pull up a picture so you can see it, bro.
Yeah, dude,
it's it's like a thing of fucking beauty.
I feel like I would be using that to like film videos and stuff.
Everything,
It's
right?
just,
That'd be
like,
tight too.
I mean,
Fuck
it's
yeah.
amazing. It's huge. And he's like, I just watched Blade Runner on repeat on this thing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw Blade Runner in 4K on on my TV the other night, the new one. It's fucking sick. The last
new one's
it's a trip
crispy
how
as
San
shit.
Francisco looked like that fucking movie not too long ago. That was so sick. Seeing those skaters bomb the hill. I don't know if you saw that video, but yeah, with that orange sky, how is that not a photographer's dream or a videographer?
I mean, it kind of is. It's just unfortunate why
the circumstances for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the atomic bomb, the bomb's beautiful. The devastation's not. You know what I'm saying? Like the mushroom cloud, in my opinion, is like one of the most beautiful images ever. I know it's a little macabre, but it's just, that's what happens when you, split an atom? So, like, the reaction's crazy, but obviously the fallout and the destruction it causes is awful and terrible,
Right.
So it's like the beauty and the like, it's like a gift and a curse at the same time, you know? But I don't know.
Speaking of skating, dog, did you guys see that dude that was drinking some ocean spray and riding on the freeway and singing to some Fleetwood Mac and shit?
Oh, the homie?
The shit went
spirit
viral
animal.
as fuck. That shit went viral as fuck, bro.
Yeah, it's a whole vibe.
And it even got Fleetwood Mac to like retweet it.
I saw
and
that.
Shit.
That's
Yeah,
really
and
cool.
this dude, he's already gotten like donations of like over like $10,000 and shit, dog, which is cool because I guess he said when he was filming this shit, like he was sitting in a. What the fuck?
See, look at that shit.
That's Kanye's crib?
And there's just a big fucking couch right here in the middle.
That's fucking insane.
Can you imagine what the sound system's like?
Jesus Christ.
If he went all out with the screen like
is this in his like Wyoming spot?
I think so.
Yeah, because he had mad space to do shit out there,
Bro,
right?
if he has a screen this big, this resolution, his sound system must be something of like arena status, like the clarity, the volume, all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine being able to fucking test your music on like an arena status? That's fucking tight, dude.
That is pretty crazy.
That's wild.
That shit looks insane.
Like this is a concert hall right here.
Yeah.
And he just got like some bean bags and
Got
shit
the
right
goddamn
there
TCC
chilling.
in his backyard.
It is,
You know?
That's fucking crazy. But yeah, man, the homie's name is Nathan Apodaca.
Who's that?
That's the dude, the homie that's was cruising on the freeway and shit.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, man, that shit went viral as shit.
I love seeing brown people, succeed.
He
Even if it is just a little internet clout,
AKA 420.
Get your 15 minutes, homie,
Yeah, for
His
sure.
his handle is 420 Dogface 208.
Hey, he's
And,
a weed
yeah, man.
smoker, huh?
Hell yeah.
Shit. And then yeah, dog. There so people have been saying they're like ocean spray, like get this man a fucking commercial.
Contract
and
for
shit.
sure.
Right?
That shit's fucking
I don't know if
funny.
he fits the demographic they're going after, but
But hey, man.
Latinos buy products too,
but,
bro.
the thing is though, is I've already seen him. He's doing other videos already.
We don't
man.
only buy Tampico,
Right?
It's. Do you think it's hard as fuck to try to top something like crazy like?
Well,
that?
I mean, everybody
shit
can
that
be a
goes
one-trick
viral.
pony. You know what I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean? I saw another
I
one
mean,
that
a
he
little,
did. I was like, okay. I mean, it's hard to top like some pimp shit like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, good for him though, dog. I guess he's gonna like, he's gonna give like half of it to his mom and shit.
That's nice.
I like when people give back,
Yeah.
especially to mom, because you know what? She had to
Definitely.
carry your bastard ass for 9 months.
Definitely.
Going through all these pains and fucking risking dying, delivering your ass. You little ungrateful fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
Ungrateful fuck. Right? Okay, man. Moving into music, dog. So obviously, what we want to talk about first is this new album that you got coming up, dog. Like, tell us a little bit more of that crazy ass long fucking title you said earlier. What was it again? What is it again?
It's loneliness is not just a feeling; it's a place.
I like that. It sounds like a fucking 2006 like emo band's album.
Hell yeah!
I like that.
What's the vibe?
It's like a Hawthorne Heights type.
I love Hawthorne Heights.
Me too. I saw when they came to what's it called? The Rock.
Damn, that's classic.
I guess their show got canceled in Mexico, so they just picked up a show in Tucson.
That's fucking rad.
Right? It was a
yeah.
random day.
Yeah, that's cool.
Where can we play at? Shit. Fucking rock,
Tucson.
man. So what's the new vibe? What's the vibe of this new album, bro?
It's hella like synthwave. It's like got a really like retro kind of 80s-ish vibe.
Yeah. That's what I gathered from the fucking tax fraud song, dude. It's very fucking 80s, dog. I love that shit, dude. And like I've been telling this I've been on a mad 80s fucking kick lately because I've been watching Stranger Things. Yeah. And then there's so much good music on that, and then I've just been reaching in my fucking 80s.
Is Fright Night on Netflix?
Right now?
Fright Night. What were you watching it on?
Well, I bought that.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought it. I mean, honestly,
Brewster!
It's like, you're so cool, Brewster. Yeah, dog. Fucking, it's somewhere in. I think it is free on Netflix right now, but like it's like $3.99 on iTunes and shit like that, or something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, dude. Fucking the fucking 80s vibe, bro. I love that shit, man. I love that shit. How long have you been working on this particular album?
Just this year.
Just during the COVID shit.
Yeah, I recorded Tax Fraud like literally right as kind of everything went down. I wasn't really planning on doing a record, and I guess I just decided to do one because I had nothing else going on.
Right.
So,
well, shit, man. How many joints do you got on this album?
it's like 7. It's not a very long record.
Okay. That's
Tried
cool.
to keep it
And
kinda
do
concise.
you have a release date for it already?
Yeah, it's coming out on October 26th.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Shit. You gonna do any more videos for it?
Yeah.
If you need some help or anything like that, let me know, dog. I know we talked about doing some videos and shit in the past, but I just want to fucking vibe with you, bro. Like, I want to be there, like, while you're doing your shit and just like
see
what we can
should
come
do
up
some
with
shit.
together
That'd
and
be cool.
shit, man. Because yeah, dog, I got some. I got a couple songs that I wanted to show you that I'm working on, but like I'm kind of like having like a problem with like one of the hooks.
All right, cool.
And I wanted to see what you thought about it and shit. Because we were supposed to link up a little while back, and then like literally just before the fucking COVID hit.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'd planned like to meet like on a Wednesday one day, and then fucking I had something to do, and then like the following week is when they shut everything the fuck down. And shit. So I was like, all right, well let's let's do this, let's chill for right now. But so you said October 28th, 26th, okay. October 26th. Is that going on all the platforms or just Spotify or
just Bandcamp and my
Bandcamp?
website? Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Are you gonna do any physical copies at all? Or you want to do records on this one? Did you say?
Yeah.
What you
So
said?
it's gonna be on
said
some getting some vinyls pressed up. So
nice.
Or cut.
Going through fending them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's
Local
the spot.
treasure.
That's the fucking spot. Yeah.
It's funny because anybody who's done business with him literally sells their catalog out. Like Manny Meggs just did a thing with him, right?
Really? I
think I saw a podcast that he did. And I think he said he ordered vinyl from them.
Yeah. I saw.
And he posted on Twitter already sold out.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
808 got his stuff pressed there.
Pandemics.
So like it's cool that this is a business that doesn't really give you the support when you want it type of shit. Like it's like yo bro, I'm here for you already. Like you know, like I was already at your show type of shit. So it's like you got core fans and then you got fans that will just come around every once in a while. So it's nice when an independent artist puts out fucking merch or fucking something unique as vinyl, because it's crazy how vinyl outsells so much now in this time.
Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, like even like compared to like CDs, which I mean there are still CD players in existence.
Oh, and
like,
a lot of cars too.
Yeah, and I have sold actual CDs, but like the demand for vinyl records for whatever reason is a lot more.
It's a keepsake. That's
Yeah,
why.
it's the nostalgia factor.
Because you can put it in your fucking living room as far as like a display for all them. I mean CDs also, but the vinyls just look that much more aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah,
with a turntable on top of something.
It's more of like kind of almost like an art piece.
Yeah, it's tangible for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like, and I mean, I know like the packaging for like the same album on CD is like probably virtually the same, but there's something different about having it on record.
Well, being able to feel the artwork like that, like I don't know, like it's art.
Yeah.
Like they even sell frames for your vinyl. So that's pretty cool too.
Yep. Yeah.
I love the fact that they let you do like custom shapes and shit like that, dude.
It's so cool.
Like Cash's Black Fist and shit like that. Like that one looks so dope, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking love those things. And then 808's Duck, the little duck and shit. Those I like that they can do that shit. That'd be so cool. We'd have to get like a fucking donut or something like that, like a Hood Diner fucking thing.
You can't rip off Jay Dilla.
Did he do that? Oh, that's right. Yeah, duh.
You know,
Scratch that. Let me see. The last thing I had in music, brother, was
I had a couple questions. How long does it take you to write a whole album, and how many tracks are on the album?
It depends. Everything depends. This album probably, like, all together with all the songs it took to write, was like a month to like get everything written and done. I kind of write and record the songs at the same time. It's not like, it's a lot more rare that I'll have like a song fully done and then just go and record it. I'm usually like recording and writing it at the same time.
I gotta have a beat to write lyrics and shit like that. I really do.
Yeah,
even if it's just a fucking metronome, I gotta have something.
Yeah,
I can't sit back. I don't sit back. I don't do like the poetry style of writing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I gotta have like a beat so I kind of know where I'm going.
Exactly. I usually put whatever part of the song that I'm working on loop, and like I'm constantly re-recording things throughout the entire process.
That seems like your workflow is pretty efficient then.
Yeah, it works for me. Like
how often do you obsess on a particular part and like end up changing the melody completely?
Sometimes like I'm big on the principle of like good enough, and then some things I won't like stop until they're like
perfect.
Yeah, there's some things where I'm like, oh, you can totally hear the chair squeak in that take, but whatever, that's fine. But then there's other things where I'm like, I don't like the way I sang that, and like I'm gonna re-record all the vocals for all of that because I don't like the way it sounds.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess.
But there's a little bit of beauty in the imperfections.
I think so. I think it's cool when stuff isn't like
planned,
or even like perfect. I think people get too hung up on trying to make stuff like perfect, and stuff never gets put out.
Yeah, you just kill time. That's been one of my things. There's sometimes where I'm just like trying to become Mr. Perfectionist on the shit, and the next thing you know, fucking nothing that gets done.
Yeah,
and
like
man, you just got to keep the shit going. Just move on with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's funny you mentioned that, dude. Like on the album that I did like a while back, the Casual Talk album. There's a song called "Take You There." And when I'm hitting like the third verse, you can hear my lady say "babe," like scream it from like in the kitchen or something like that. It's a babe. That dude is fucking funny. If I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know it was there. But if I show you exactly where it's at, you'd be like, "Oh shit!"
So did you know before you pressed it?
What do you mean?
That was in there.
I didn't hear it until like after like I think I sent it to the homie to fucking kind of do like a little mastering.
The real question is, did you give her fucking her
royalties?
From her fucking sample.
Oh yeah,
split sheet.
She got that 1/8 of a cent.
Yeah,
off the diaca.
That shit. But yeah,
funny.
it's funny. It's funny that you say that because there is a song that I remember and you can hear my lady saying "babe" and shit. It's fucking funny. Let me see. So the other thing I had, dog, but I don't even want to fucking play it now because it's fucking this Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, don't play it.
But I'm gonna put the link in the description so that the people could check it out and shit like that. But yeah, he's basically like he cut pieces of the shit and made a fucking silly ass song like as quick as he could.
The internet is undefeated.
You know
it really is.
I mean, dog, it made it to Rolling Stone, so I was kind of like, all right, dog, like fucking Weird Al, he's still out here, bro. Just wanted. It's almost like more giving him props for like still doing that shit. I never knew that he did a My Sharona remake or like a spoof called My Bologna until I saw it on Stranger Things when the mom's trying to figure out why those fucking magnets fell and she goes to see the teacher and he's like in his garage working on like painting little figurines and shit, all 40-year-old virgin style and shit. He's listening to it's a My Bologna.
Jesus Christ.
Probably cheaper to license that song.
Yeah.
Right.
The other one.
Yes. Yeah.
Dude, fucking Amish Paradise, bro. Coolio hated him, dude. Coolio fucking hated because didn't he actually win something for that too? Like Coolio won
MTV Awards. I mean, what the fuck is that?
But still, dog. Like Coolio was like upset that
the only time I wanted to win
a
fucking MTV award was when Cause designed the fucking award. It was a Moon Man with the little fucking cosbones in his head.
They made those really?
Yeah, 1 year.
Like 1 year?
Was tight.
That's fucking dope. Did you see that Pop Funko that I showed you? That's a custom Dundee award.
Yeah, that's custom. That's not a real one coming out.
It's a Dundee award, and then it has a fucking little gold plate. And I thought that they were going to customize it for you, but it says you have to use your own marker to draw it on there. But like, because I actually have one. Like, I found one day at Target, and it's a Dundee. It's like a real Dundee, and it says the Show Me the Money Award. I was like, fuck yeah, bro! So I bought that shit. But they're doing the actual little Dundee, but it's like the Pop face and shit like that. Did you seen those? You seen those fucking Pop Funkos and shit like that, bro? Like, we've become like Pop Funko adjacent and shit.
Really?
Dog. Like, yeah, it's well, for me, it's kind of turned into some crazy shit. Like, during the fucking pandemic, that became like a little bit of a hobby of mine. I was doing it way before that, but then when me and this fool started talking about them even more, I was like, all right, dude, like, I like this shit. Yeah. And like, you know, I went to fucking GameStop right now a couple minutes ago and shit before I came over here. I found
a few moments later.
And then what else was there was the fucking owl that does the Tootsie Roll Pop shit.
Oh shit,
bro. $11. I looked it up on the price thing. It's worth like $25 already. It's just, so it's like a rare pop. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what me and this fool been talking about, is like just kind of like the rare ones and shit like that. But there's some cool ass ones out there, dog. And it's crazy how some of these motherfuckers are worth bank, bro.
Yeah, they really are.
And they're worth even more if you get them signed by somebody and shit. Like, pull up to a Comic-Con.
You got me a Kyler Murray.
Right.
I'm going to get that signed next year. When they open up like meet and greets or fucking football academies or something like that, I'm going to get that shit signed.
Yeah. See, I went to Phoenix on where were we at? Wednesday? It was Monday. My lady just had a bug in her. She was like, dude, I want to get out of town. Like, not out of town, but like, I want to go to IKEA real quick. There's a couple things I want to get. So we were up there and we were going to go get some taquitos and shit. There's a spot called Los Taquitos. I fucking love it. So good, dog. They're just bomb. They have pastor and pollo asado and carnitas. And, you know, it's the spot. It's a good ass spot. So we went there, and when we were coming back, I saw a fucking GameStop, and I was like, babe, let me stop there real quick just to see what they got. And when I went inside, the first thing I saw was a bunch of little fucking Cardinal ones, and it was this dude, Kyler Murray. So I hit this fool up. I was like, hey, do you want that shit? He's like, yeah, dog. So I fucking scooped it up.
Slide you that cash.
Yeah, you need to slide me that.
It's $11, bro.
Can I get those ants?
Got my 40, Holmes.
I got $300. But yeah, and then there I found Morty. Like from Rick and Morty and shit. I found a Morty where he's like in front of his little laptop and shit, like he's being ready to fucking jerk one out and shit.
You a big Rick and Morty fan?
I do like Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty's great, man.
When's that shit supposed to come back?
I have no idea. No idea.
Like, have you seen Solar Opposites?
Mm-mm.
That's from the creators of Rick and Morty.
Okay, gotcha.
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
So some aliens and shit that come to Earth or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a one part where they go to the principal's office and the principal's a racist against aliens.
Okay.
And then he's chewing them out and he's like, get the fuck out of my office. Like, so you're not expecting it, you know? But it's fucking
and
hilarious.
then he's like, come on, man. He's like, get the fuck out of my office. Like, he like slows it down for him and shit.
I'm going to put this on the watch list.
Yeah, I think it's on Hulu. It's like a Hulu original.
Right.
A lot of people kind of gave him shit because they're like, why are you doing more alien shit? Like, you kind of already got it sewed up with Rick and Morty. Don't you want to do something different? But it's actually kind of funny. Whoever's fucking with him on this one has an even more twisted fucking brain than that. The dude that helps him on the other one, because it's some crazy shit, like the names that they have for the aliens and just the different styles of aliens and shit. So but it's dope. It's cool. You could totally tell it's the same dude. Sounds just like Rick, but Morty. It's pretty cool. It's pretty funny. He's like, Morty, hey Morty, come into the garage, Morty. The payoff is huge. Fucking Pickle Rick, bro. Fucking Pickle love Rick. That dude. Let me see. Where was I? We were in music. The last thing I had in music was Lil Wayne dropped the Carter 5. That shit has 33 songs on it, and I barely saw that before I came here, so I haven't had a chance to listen to it and shit. But it's got 33 songs on it.
Can you read the memo attached to that?
You better not be putting in some bullshit. I better not say nothing that I wanted to say. But let me see. That doesn't say there.
Oh, it doesn't say?
Nah. You fucked up.
You fucked up.
So it's for a Funko Pop, and then the note was pop that P.
Oh, you know why? Probably because it still says pending.
Well, I already said, so it doesn't matter.
It's pending. It's pending. It's all. We don't know if this dude's good for $11. We're gonna make sure. Hold on, okay?
Jesus.
Shout out to Chase.
It's a little more than $11
They
in
got
there.
my back. They got my back. Let me see.
Have you bought any new gear during the shutdown?
I have. Yeah. Got a few items for the studio, so that's pretty cool. Mostly a lot of not necessarily like equipment, but like stuff for the studio, like cables
Lighting
and
shit like that.
More like I got a patch bay and a bunch of cables to kind of connect everything together.
okay.
So, everything in the studio is all wired up and ready to go.
So you could probably record live then.
Yeah, I actually got to hook up the old drum kit for this album and record like a full kit.
You ever use an MPC?
Yes, but I'm not good at it. So
That's a skill in itself.
yeah, fuck yeah, it is. Yeah,
I mean, you could. Yeah, people do work
I've
on those.
always
shits.
wanted to give me one of those.
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
There's a lot of money for something you can do with the laptop and a MIDI keyboard.
yeah.
That's true.
You know, I'm just being real.
They have like the newer, like more like downsized USB versions that are actually.
Oh, I
dope.
get
As long
that.
as it's got like a good 12 or 16 pads and shit, I think that would be kind of cool. I want to get one of those.
Right, but I'm saying though,
wanna
you
get
can
one of
get yourself a $300 Novation USB, fucking MIDI
Well,
map.
you get the ones that have the keyboard and the drum things on them and shit like that. Those look dope
and
too.
fucking faders too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of fucking cool MIDI controllers out there to where it's like you'll spend a fraction of that, and you can just download those MPC sounds.
Yeah.
Well, and then there's like alternatives like Machine and stuff, but people still
Yeah, Machine's dope too.
like people still go for the MPC. I feel like it's just
It's like a technique
it's
for a
the-
DJ. You know?
it's definitely like a whole discipline and technique, and it's like a workflow.
For
like
sure.
there are dudes that get in there and start chopping stuff up, and like they have like a whole way that they just do it, and they can get something like.
Isn't it crazy how someone could freak it one way and then this other person use it completely different?
Absolutely, yeah. Like I see guys like pull in samples and stuff and get a beat going on one of those things within like minutes, and like that's amazing to me because I'm used to clicking and dragging and dropping, and totally different workflow.
So that's analog.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously what you do is digital.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously analog too with the instrumentation and all that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's, yeah. I don't have a hard time throwing down like 3 Gs for one of those bastards.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
just,
Fuck yeah.
that's just like overkill for me. 'Cause
yeah.
I just do it as a hobby type of shit.
It's
I don't even save my beats, to be honest with you. I just fucking play a melody, have fun with it for an hour.
yeah.
And then I just fucking turn it off, which I need to stop doing.
You told me that one day. You're like, I got a couple hundred beats that I've never finished.
Yes, bro. But
It's crazy.
I have fun though.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it's all
Hell
hey,
yeah.
As long as you're having some fucking fun. I didn't
Absolutely.
tell you about. It's kind of a hood diner thing, but I forgot to remind you about like jams of the week and shit. You got a jam of the week. You gonna put your song as your jam of the week?
Sure.
Let's do your song as your jam of the week.
Sure.
And then,
Jam of the week.
And well, what I'll do is like whenever the link goes up for it, I'll update it in the show notes and shit like that,
Cool.
and it automatically updates across all the platforms, which
Hell
is
yeah.
cool. There's a couple homies that I've had like their jam of the week, but like it wasn't available yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as it came in, I just went in and like just switched a few little things and shit. What about old school jam of the week for us, bro? What was something old school that you love?
I mean, "Take on Me" by Aha is the best song ever.
Did you do that last time though?
What? No? Did I?
I want to say you did.
Did I do "Take on Me"?
I want to say you did. I'd have to
All
check the
right.
notes, but don't fuck that. If that's what you want, that's what you got, man.
That's,
Take
Did
that's a
Weezer
good
do a
song.
cover of that song?
they probably did because they did that whole.
They did. I didn't like it. I love Weezer, bro.
Here, did they do it? I didn't like it.
No, they did a lot of remakes of
Yeah.
certain songs, and
Yeah,
I just
that-
didn't like that.
Name another one.
project.
What's another one they did?
I can't even tell you. 'Cause
Didn't
I
they do? Annie, are you okay? That's somebody
They did.
else.
Oh, that's Alien
That's
F.
Papa Roach, huh?
Oh,
They
that's
did
Alien F Farm.
Africa, which
Toto, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I fucking love that song.
Yeah, they ruined it.
That's what's his name? Mr. Swanson's.
They fucking
favorite song,
ruined
too.
it.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even like one of those. If it's not the Blue album, I don't want to hear it. And I'm not that dude.
Mm-hmm.
But that fucking album was just like.
What do I always
Do you
go
ever
back
feel
to?
like you get to like a point where the bands need to just stop making new content? Like Metallica. No one wants a new Metallica album.
Yeah, it's...
Well, let's fucking hear Ride the Lightning, you know.
It's the weird paradox of being an artist, like, because on the one hand, like, if you try something too different, your fan base is going to be like, what the hell is this shit? I don't like any of this new shit. I like the earlier shit.
Right.
But you end up also, by the same token, running the risk of pulling a Red Hot Chili Peppers, which is where it's like they just literally do the same thing on every album. Like, and it's like, I don't know. It's weird.
Speaking about California the entire time?
Yeah, and like it's just slap bass and like funky
Slap
guitar
the bass.
riffs, and then
Who you like better, Flea or Fieldy?
Oh, I don't know. I'm more of a Les Claypool guy.
Oh, dude,
so-
Primus is a shit. I've been really getting back into them lately.
I love Primus. In fact, wait, old school jam of the week. My Name is Mud or Welcome to This World. Either one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just watched their Woodstock '94 performance.
Yes,
on
it's
YouTube.
friggin' ridiculous. There's so much
Fucking-
mud.
He's so technical with like I was explaining to one of my friends, like their melodies are bass driven and the guitar is like the bass of a typical song. You know what I'm saying?
What's weird is like I mean they've had lineup changes the entire time, so I can't remember who did guitar on what album, but it's always like the guitar is like there, but it's not really out front like with like it is with other music projects, obviously, because it's like you said, it's really bass driven
for sure.
But like sometimes it like literally just kind of like is just doing this weird ambient texture thing, and there's not even really like a melody going on. And then Les Claypool is just like,
yeah, his voice is unique. You know, he tried out for Metallica.
Yes, yeah, and he was too good.
That's what they said, right?
They said he was too good.
I think they made a right choice with Robert Trujillo.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's like just because someone's good doesn't mean they fit the particular vibe.
No.
guy.
His quirkiness wouldn't have worked.
Right, yeah, like you can't have like serious ass Metallica and then like here's Les Claypool in a top hat. Like,
right, for sure.
Yeah, man. That's fucking great.
I remember watching all their videos on the box.
Really? Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yeah.
Jerry
That's
was a race car driver.
Uh-huh.
Winona had a big brown beaver.
Yeah, that video is great.
The fucking
That's
cowboys
hilarious.
in that video is great.
Yeah.
Winona had a big brown beaver.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's a great.
It's an
that's
amazing
That's
song.
one of the greatest song titles I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
That is great. Who is that again?
And the song's even
Primus.
better.
Primus?
The song is really good.
I've been looking for vintage Primus shirts, actually. on
Really?
eBay. Yeah, I'm big into like vintage shirts.
Word.
I'm wearing a Bowie one.
Yeah.
That's not Bowie. That's Star Child. Ziggy.
Well,
Stardust.
you want to get
Stardust? Is that what it's called?
Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah.
You want to get technical.
Yeah, you will get technical. What was your jams of the week, bro?
Well, I have been listening to a lot of house because I've just been working out a lot.
At the house.
Well, no, I've been out in the gym.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, you've been working on the house.
No, but
Listening to
I
house.
have been. But I've been listening to a lot of house music just because I feel like you need a steady beat to like climb to a mock hill.
Mm-hmm.
You need a motivational, forward-moving type of music, you know, and that 4 on the floor at 125 or 130 BPM will just keep you going. But
Yeah.
I heard some funky shit.
Okay.
So that's the first song. It's
That's like Stewie every time he's talking about some shit.
Hypnotic Image, Morse on Mars.
Morse.
That's that one. And then my throwback is Disclosure, When a Fire Starts to Burn.
Oh my God, that's such a good song.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I got in my bag a little bit at Highwire last week. I DJ'd that on Friday. It's a different vibe now.
Word.
Like the plexiglass in front of you, people sitting down at their tables,
Word.
not being able to interact or booty dance or.
Yep.
I miss twerking.
Right?
Yeah.
You mean you miss like seeing twerking?
All that too.
Are
but
you
I
on the
miss
dance floor out there
Yeah.
twerking? You
No,
get out there?
I'm just fucking.
All behind the fucking making your own
fucking Tina
tracks, making your
Belcher
own
style,
track
you know,
skip.
I'm getting my back involved. No, yeah, it's just different, you know. But I had a little house set and I played that song, and that's a good fucking song.
It really is. I like that song a lot.
I like a lot of Disclosure shit. Whenever
too.
they link up with Sam Smith, they make some fire.
Yeah, always. I was just talking with Gracie about that. Like it's like a team up that always works
for sure.
Yeah.
You big into gorillas?
I am. I'm kind of I haven't really paid attention since Plastic Beach,
Okay.
which was good. I liked it. But yeah, I'm like such a bad like music fan because like I like Gorillaz, but I haven't really paid attention since then.
They made some pops of those dudes too, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Did
wanna say
they?
they did.
I
They
thought
made
they
some
did.
pots of the Pet Shop Boys. You sent me those.
Dude, how fucking funny is that? That we were talking about. It's such a random ass fucking band to make.
Yo, have you
pops
heard of
up.
Prayers, the Cholo Goth band?
No.
Oh man, I'm gonna
What?
email you some stuff.
Cholo Goth Band.
You've never heard of Prayers?
No.
I figure you
Shit,
would
I've even
know
heard
who
of
that
them,
is.
yeah.
Well,
Wow.
they did a version of West End Girls too, which is fucking amazing.
Oh wow. Okay.
Bro, I'm gonna
cool.
fucking mail it to you
Off
right
the
now. That's how
Diaco.
dope that song is.
Okay, let me knock my fucking jams out. My jam of the week, dog, was crazy. I heard this song on the Apple thing, and it came up, and it was Lil Wayne. That's what made me find the whole album that came out. But this is a new song, and it's got Benny the Butcher and Conway the Machine on it, and it's called Russian Roulette.
Is the Tucson Hip Hop Festival still going on? Because
I'm not
Conway's
sure.
supposed to fucking perform.
I'm not sure, but I hope so.
I do
hope-
too, because
wanna
I'm
see that
performing
fool,
there
yeah.
too this year. So I get artist background. I'm
Yeah.
getting a picture with that homie.
Hell yeah.
The song's
Groupie
called,
status.
The song's called Russian Roulette, and like I said, it's got Benny the Butcher and Conway the Machine.
Neat.
And in my old school, while we were having our fucking tacos the other day at Los Taquitos and shit, fucking Mace came on the fucking Tell Me What You Want.
Tell me
But like,
what you
it was
want
crazy
from
because
me.
it had like a minute and a half of that beat, like before the words even started. It was just
it was a 12-inch remix?
I want to say
Yeah,
yes, because
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is dope. And I tried fucking like Shazamming it, and it wouldn't fucking come out. And then when he fucking started singing, finally it came out. So I was like, all right, cool. Oh, okay, who the fuck is at Kazim, fool?
Oh shit!
Look at who he just tagged besides me. At Kazim. Well, fucking, you put Kazim on some shit, bro.
This guy's like, what the fuck?
He's like, I didn't know there was a Cholo Goth band that named Prayers that did West End Girls.
What's up, everybody? It's the homie Kazim.
I don't even know how the fuck I typed that in, but I messed.
That's hilarious. But yeah, dog, that came on, and I was over there grabbing some tacos, having a good ass time and shit, chilling. And then finally, the fucking music, the song came on. And Tell me what you want from me. Fucking love that shit.
That
bro.
was
So-
middle school for me.
Yeah, right.
Grinding on girls, leave some room for the Lord.
Right. Yeah. Trying to get it in and shit. Okay, let me see.
Puberty.
Yeah.
See where the fuck I be. Okay, so we talked about the videos and shit like that, dude. But like, where do you come up with your ideas for the fucking videos and shit? Like, you just, like you said, you put yourself in that space and just like whatever the fuck comes up. Because you be getting creative, like with like the different kinds of colorings, the different kinds of transitions. Shit that other people probably wouldn't notice, but I see it like right away. It's so dope. Like, what do you just been like trying new shit or what?
Yeah. The tax fraud video like storyline was just based off of some shit that I was like reading about some guy in the 80s that like hacked one of the HBO satellites, and I was like, that'd make a dope like video concept.
Yeah.
It'd just be funny.
You storyboard?
Yes, I do. Poorly. Really bad. It's like stick figures. But
I mean, I think it's about functionality as opposed to
yeah.
the aesthetic aspect.
I see storyboards from like Jurassic Park and all these films, and they're like dead ass, these like gorgeous looking like comics and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but their budget is a lot different than
like,
yours.
Yeah, of course. Like they, like, the storyboard artist is like an actual art graduate, and here I am just like, okay, so I need this angle, and here's my stick figure guy to show you where the camera's gonna be.
It's like, this guy's got 3 legs.
Yeah.
I'm all, yeah, that's me.
I've been trying to get into more of the storyboarding too with like I did a couple videos with my homie and shit like that, and like some of them have been running gun, but like I have a really good idea for one that I'm supposed to be filming with Ian and them,
Oh,
trio
cool.
and shit like that.
Word.
We just need to find like a building, like an office
Mm-hmm.
that has like a good little hallway and maybe a couple offices and a fucking elevator.
Yeah.
That's like the main part of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the elevator. I'm already gonna like get the drone footage of like the big building downtown so that it looks like that's where it's at.
Yep.
And then you just do like a zoom pan into it and it looks like that's where you're at. But I have like a really cool ass little fucking idea for a video and shit. But yeah, we got to get together, brother. We got to get together and come up with some
Definitely.
shit because
Yeah.
I have some. I'm getting ready to set up my what is it? The Distro Kid.
Word. Okay.
I really want to get my old Casual Talk album back on the fucking iTunes because I had it up through TuneCore for the longest time, and then something came up and I fucking had to let it
What
go.
do they charge you monthly to host for your albums?
I think through places like what is it? DistroKid, if I'm not mistaken, that's like a monthly thing. Isn't that like $16 a month or $15 a month?
DistroKid
and then
is-
you get to do like unlimited, I think, albums and shit or
I
something.
believe
like that, or singles.
DistroKid is yearly.
There you go. Yeah, it's like yearly.
and then each album has its own like price, if that like makes sense.
Like a setup fee, right? Like a
it's
one-time
like-
thing.
Yeah, and it changes depending on how many stores you're distributing it to, and then I think it's yearly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to look at that because my homie just got his set up, and I want to get that set up because I do have a couple. Like I actually got some beats from Delinquent a while back.
Oh,
and those are like shits that I can throw up
Shout
there
out to
because you know what I'm
Delinquent.
saying?
Yeah.
Right. But I have some beats that he sent me and shit like that, and I have one from Habeas that he made for me a while back. too.
Word.
And I just got some shit I want to get the fuck out there.
You said habeas?
Yeah, his name's
Like
Habeas.
habeas corpus?
That's exactly what his rap name was
Word.
for years. And then
Yeah.
I think about maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, he switched it to Saba.
What does that
which
mean?
is
Like
habeas
present the body or
backwards.
something in Latin?
Yeah.
Something crazy like that. Yeah.
He actually-
but he goes by Saba now, right? It's just
Yeah,
backwards.
he did. He's on one of the tracks on this album.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Fuck yeah, dude.
I got a beat from him and then I like flipped it and stuff. So yeah, it's cool.
Fuck yeah. That's cool. Did you have any other people that you work with on the album?
Yeah, I worked with him. I don't know if you know Cloudfoot, Dallas Hayes, Dallas True Love.
Dallas True Love Hayes, yeah.
Yeah, he did some guitar stuff on this record too.
Cool.
Yeah. The homie Mike Fair on the last track doing some spoken word stuff.
Yeah. Are you like a face shredder on the guitar?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
I don't even know what that means. What does that
Just
mean?
like
Not at all.
you know?
I'm like I'm a big fan of David Gilmour from Pink Floyd
Okay.
because he was not a shredder, but he would just do like the vocal melody but as like a guitar solo. That's about the skill level that I'm
You know
at.
who I don't like is Peter fucking Frampton.
Oh, fuck Peter Frampton.
Oh, God, I see that asshole with the talk box in his mouth with a guitar. I want to go to his concert and just like hurl a bottle at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't do that, obviously, but that's what I feel like doing.
Yeah.
I just don't like his music.
Yeah.
Another one I don't like is Bob Seger.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because Bob Seger is the boomer song, right?
And
The fucking
silver bullet.
Is that Bob
Take
Seger?
his old records off the shelf. Is that
That's
fucking-
him?
I think
That's
that's
Risky Business?
I think that's Bob Seger, and like that's the ultimate like boomer song because when the song came out, like he was like, "Yeah, I only listen to like classic old rock. Don't take me to like a disco and stuff." It's like, fuck off, bro.
I love disco.
Don't
Yeah, me
try
too.
to take
And
me to a disco.
I'll fight anybody
That's what he says,
that
huh?
wants to fucking talk shit about disco. If we didn't have disco, we wouldn't have house music.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with disco. Fuck with it.
We wouldn't have funk. We wouldn't have G-funk.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm rambling at this
On
point.
and down, no. What do you? How do you decide what style of music you're gonna work on next, bro? Because you have such a wide span of like the styles that you put out there and shit. Like I mentioned before, the elevator music and the more like instrumental style stuff. Do you do to the fucking like semi like hip hop shit that you do with like Marley B and Vinny Mendez, and then this new vibe more like like you said like 80s synth rock and shit. What do you is it just something that you're feeling at the time, or do you just like I want to try something different next, or just whatever you're feeling, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like Yeah, if I'm just vibing with something, then I'll kind of.
But that's still dope, man.
Do some shit in that realm.
I love that you're not, and I say this so much about the 80s music, is I feel like the 80s, they weren't afraid to take chances. They weren't afraid to try new shit. And that's what I've always loved about the music that you put out, man, is it's like, you never know what the fuck Rubix is going to hit you with, dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's some dope shit, bro. I fucking totally appreciate it.
You ever fuck with lo-fi?
Yes. Like, you mean like the style?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I'm like in the process of trying to build like the shittiest studio ever. And that's like my goal. It's like, I'm like, my dream studio would just have like all of this old like random equipment that I get to use for like recordings. Cause like I have friends that are like gearheads and stuff, and they're like, oh, I have this like $1,200 EQ or like, you know, mastering compressor that costs like $3,000 and blah blah blah. And I just like dream of being like, yeah, like I have this old tape recorder that I just run all my vocals.
I have a
through.
reel to reel.
I do have a reel to reel.
Actually, I have a reel to reel too.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about like probably like giving it to selling to somebody that can fucking use it. You know?
There-
'Cause I don't have shit to do with it.
Well, like, so like I have a reel to reel, but like one thing that I'm doing now that's like really cool is I'm not actually even using the tape portion. I'm just using the preamp that's in the thing.
Right.
Like,
So does it give it a certain sound?
yeah. And I love turning it all the way up and making it sound like shit.
Distorted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love distorted stuff.
The only kind of distortion I don't like is when the hip hop community uses like an 808. They distort it, but then they bring it down under level so it's EQ'd right.
Yeah.
So it sounds like your speaker's blown the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, it's just audio, like musically it doesn't sound good. It's like a fucking like nails on the chalkboard in my ears.
Yeah, 808s straddle this like very thin line between sounding like really grimy and like punchy and full and sounding like farts. Like 808s like very quickly can turn into farts if you like turn up the distortion too much. Like bad.
Like Triple X you do that a lot in his music. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't get with that fucking I just don't get the aesthetic of that sound. I just don't.
Yeah, like some of the songs, like especially like with a lot of his songs, like the actual, it's not even like just the 808, like the actual full song itself is like distorted.
Right.
Like everything's being slammed so hard that like everything in the mix is distorted. But I guess that's what the kids want these days.
Right.
It seems like these fucking new artists go on like a fucking Facebook link and get like a fucking rap name generator.
Yes.
Like all this new wave, Lil Tay, you know,
Right.
NBA broke no more. What the fuck? You know, like
It's all the last color you wore and the last thing you ate.
the last movie you
Yeah.
watched, and
Little
the
green
last
taco.
sushi roll.
Yeah.
I'm OG little green taco.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Your
saying?
young tempura. You know, like fuck.
Yeah.
THX George Lucas sound.
Jeez.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna move into movies and TV.
Yeah.
Are you the keymaster?
Back it up, fuzzball.
We came, we saw, we kicked it down.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
Run through movies and
I
TV,
watched
fashion and pop
Apocalypto.
culture, and sports and tech and new shit. We're gonna try to run through these motherfuckers so that we don't go too crazy, too crazy on the time. Okay. So look, what did you say you've been watching?
I watched Apocalypto on fucking Amazon the other day.
How was it?
I mean, I've seen it before, but seeing it in Ultra 4K, it's like a different world.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
Fucking
you know, they like, because they have 4K Blu-ray, and then they have the Ultra,
Yeah.
and it's just fucking, it's like you're running in the jungle with them. Yeah. It's gruesome, man. It's crazy on how society used to be survival of the fittest, you know?
Fuck yeah.
Like, if it was me having asthma as a fucking 6-month-year-old, I would have been dead.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You don't fucking hunt, you don't eat. That kind of crazy
Yeah.
shit. You just see a bunch of fucking titties in that movie, too. It was pretty hot.
It's pretty hot.
Like, I saw some pregnant titties, too, and I was like, I'm not into that, but it's still hot.
Yo, word. What did I watch? I finally watched that Enola Holmes.
Oh shit!
Fucking
yeah, we
shit.
watched that the other night.
What's that?
I mean, dude, it was like made for like old people and kids at the same time and shit.
What is
they
it?
do that? Enola Holmes. It's Sherlock Holmes' little sister.
I'm
And they actually
not here
had.
for that.
I feel like Henry Cavill was like a waste in that fucking. Movie,
Superman?
man. Yeah, dog. He was Sherlock,
bro.
and then I heard a lot of people pissed off saying that it should have been the other way around.
Fucking
that
Iron Man
that
Sherlock,
Minecraft,
bro.
which Twitter kept calling him Minecraft. Yeah, is it Minecraft? That show or that game?
Is Minecraft.
Minecraft. They kept calling Minecraft
Okay.
and shit. And
Makes sense. We're
yeah.
American.
yeah, and
the
fucking they said that he was more laid back and that Sherlock was more of a prick, like in the books, is what they were saying. So they said that kind of was backwards, but fuck it. Maybe that's what Superman said. He was like, "You want me to be in this movie? You better make him the asshole." Okay. And so basically, I mean, it was cool, bro. It was decent. It was long. It was like 2 hours, 5 minutes and shit. I was like, nah. You know what they shouldn't. You know what they shouldn't have done? They shouldn't have let them find the mom at the end. They shouldn't have let her find her mom. They should have carried that into a second movie if it would have got.
Yeah, or left it open ended.
Left it open ended, but it was like this last extra 20 minutes of like, what? Like, okay,
Yeah.
I guess I get it, whatever. But it was a decent like everything, like it's shot nicely. People acted okay and shit. But it was like this whole like her always breaking the fourth wall shit, like fucking like doing something and then looking right at the camera. Like,
Ooh.
I don't know what I'm
And
doing
this is the
nigga.
part.
Hello, governor. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit.
You watch regular show?
No.
Oh man,
Did you finally catch up on The Boys?
dude,
Did you see
that
her,
shit was wild.
Did you see her rip his fucking face off?
That wasn't even the trippiest part. You watch The Boys?
Gracie really loves The Boys, and like I haven't been able to start a new show in a while. So like I've seen bits and pieces of it. I mean,
good.
I saw the part where like he murdered that airplane full of people.
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
That was fucking wild. I was like, what?
Yeah. Dude,
that's it? Like you just killed him?
It's basically like superheroes gone wrong.
Yeah.
It's dope, bro. But you have to go like back to watch it from the beginning.
Well,
It's
and
good.
like I'll be doing stuff around the house, and like Gracie is like watching the newest episode, and like I'll come around the corner, and I'm like, oh my god, that guy just had his face blown off or some shit.
Well,
She
if you
ripped
want
the
to
dude's
close your
face off.
ears for this part, you can. But there's this one part where he literally crushes dude's face against the wall.
yeah.
And then he's like fucking old girl, like flying in the air
Yeah.
and shit.
Right?
Like,
And
it was
the dude's just still up against
dead.
the
He's
wall
like,
right there.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
And there's sex right next to it. Yeah.
And then like he's zapping her in the tits and shit. She's
She's
like,
all,
"Ow,
burn
it
my
hurts."
fucking tits.
She's like, it hurts. He goes, oh. And then she's like, I didn't tell you to stop. Burn my fucking tits.
Right.
And then he's like fucking Scott Summers her fucking titties and shit.
She's with it, bro.
You know, Cyclops.
Christ.
Yeah, she's with it.
It's wild, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
Have you
Now-
by any chance seen Lovecraft Country?
No. Everyone keeps telling me to
It's
watch
on
it.
HBO. It's
Yeah.
very good, but it's crazy.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, dog. There's so much shit going on, and I want to say like whoever wrote the shit was like had read Stranger Things, and then watched Game of Thrones, and then watched fucking some Avengers shit. Like it's a lot of combination of some crazy shit, but it's good. It's
Word.
very well done. I mean, obviously, it's fucking HBO. You know HBO.
You watch
They
Mandalorian?
be putting out classics.
No, haven't seen Mandalorian.
That was
yeah.
good too.
That was
Yeah.
coming back like at the end of.
Didn't dude quit?
You know
Or-
that
or
I
he
saw
got
that.
fired or
I saw
some
that
shit?
rumor going around. I
Who
don't
did?
know if that's dude. Pedro de Pacas. He might not be the Mandalorian anymore. I mean, not that it matters.
Yeah.
We didn't see his face, right?
Yeah.
One time.
Oh, one time we did.
One time, yeah, we did. We saw Pedro
Oh,
de
hey,
Pacas.
they do that.
Is this Pedro Pascal's con Pedro de Pacas?
Like they just use Jedi mind tricks. This is the real actor.
right?
He got a face change.
Yeah.
He
This
wanted
is-
to fucking get away from
This is not the
We'll
Game
fix
of Thrones
that in
guy.
After Effects.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, they have those apps where you can put your face on movie characters now.
Oh, he quit? Oh, we'll just deep fake him.
Yeah,
Oh
deep
my
fake.
god, those are getting out of control. The other day,
I watched porns that are pretty cool with like the deep fake porns and shit. Like the actresses, you're like,
they're all
"Man." Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a smiley face
Yeah,
and shit, all
yeah,
wrong and shit. It's
yeah.
fucking weird.
That's it.
you fucking crazy.
I'm a cochino. What are you gonna say?
Yes.
Yes.
The other thing that I watched the other day, where I don't think anybody watches because it's on fucking the Apple TV shit, is that show Ted Lasso. That shit's actually pretty fucking good. Have you heard of that one? It's Ted Lasso. It's what is his name? I always never fucking remember his name. What is old boy's name from? Fuck, he's Olivia Munn's dude.
I don't even want to
No,
speak
not
his
even
name.
Olivia Munn's dude. They're not Olivia Munn. The other chick that looks like Olivia Munn. Maybe I don't know. Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde's husband.
Olivia Wilde.
Yeah.
What's his
Not
name?
Paul Rudd.
Not Paul Rudd. Dude, we've gone through this so many
Paul Rudd
fucking
type.
times.
He's a Paul Rudd type.
So
Paul Rudd
many
type.
times.
He has Paul Rudd features.
We've hit this.
I don't know if that's a compliment. Having
multiple
Paul Rudd
times because
right?
he just Jason Sudeikis.
Jason Sudeikis.
That motherfucker. That's a fucking name, bro, to remember right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he gets to slam Olivia Wilde
Anyways,
every night.
he's like a football coach that moved to England to become a soccer coach.
Huh.
Because the lady who owned the team was married to a guy who owned the team and then he cheated on her, left her. So her plan is to it's basically Major League in soccer. Okay. She wants to ruin it. So she brings him in. But like towards the end, she really starts to see that he's really doing them good.
Right.
She falls in love with him. Kind of not falls in love with him, but she likes him and shit. So it's actually a really fucking good show, bro. Like it's funny. It's hilarious. Like it's very witty. It's got a lot of good comedy in it. Let me see. Last two things I got in movies and TV. James Cameron has confirmed that Avatar 2 and 3 are almost done.
What are they editing?
I have no idea.
I mean, they better be like
it's
95%.
I mean, that shit probably was shot all fucking green screen almost, I want to say. So they were probably still, they were probably taking all the precautions, only working with very minimal people during COVID and shit like that. And then they're probably in the editing phases.
Why wouldn't you wait out this COVID though to debut them? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but even saying they're almost done, he's definitely not putting them out till shit's right.
Right.
Because he's got fucking records.
We might not see till 2022, that type of shit.
Didn't Avengers broke his record, right?
Yeah.
Avengers broke his record, so that's what he's coming back after that shit.
I don't think you're gonna be able to beat it though. Not in theaters.
I don't know, man.
With restrictions,
Avatar was huge.
I get it, but with restrictions though, like the way they're having it, because like
they'll probably wait that out too.
Because once you have a seat, there's like 6 seats blocked off for you. So like, it's just not the same capacity.
Right.
Even if you have
that's all
2 or
change.
3 bigger times the amphitheater, you're still gonna have a less amount of people. They're not gonna go 100% maskless for a long time, bro.
Once they get the fucking vaccines and everybody's
even
like,
then, why would you? I mean, I don't know, bro. I
they
don't
need
think
that
it's just
money,
gonna
bro.
go away.
They need that money.
You think in 2021 it's gonna go away?
No.
Like January 1st?
No, like
No more mask, everybody.
even if theoretically like there were like some magic bullet that like eradicated it or whatever, or like there was like a vaccine, I guarantee you like masks wouldn't go away because people would still want to like play it safe.
So there's a percentage that want to play it safe.
Yeah.
My best guess is yes, just because like especially like if you're like a big business, like
Even if it's a low margin, like 25% of the population.
right, like because if you're a big multi-million-dollar business, like you definitely will do anything to make money, but you also don't really want to get sued if things get bad. So
Do you think that terms like non-masker are going to be as discriminatory as like racial slurs?
No.
You're a non-masker because they're really crucifying people right now for that shit.
I feel like it'll make people like social pariahs, but I don't think it'll have
The wokest of the woke.
right. I don't think it'll carry the same weight that like racism has, but people will definitely like be stupid about it.
The rise of the Karens.
Yeah, like I mean
Karens and Kyles.
You're going to see people freaking out about not wanting to wear it, and then you're going to see people freaking out about people not wearing their
First
masks.
of all, there's no parallelism between Karen and Kyle. Kyles are people that listen to Disturbed. They drink Monster Energy drink, and they punch holes in drywalls, and they call their mom a bitch. That's a Kyle.
Those are Kyles?
Those are the prerequisites for a Kyle. Yeah, Karens, they have to have a certain haircut. They need to speak to your manager.
Yeah, let me see your manager.
Those are the two things right there.
But yeah, it didn't have a date on when they're dropping these motherfuckers. But yeah, he says they're almost done and shit. And let me see. Last thing I got is the new seasons of Bob's Burgers and Family Guy have started. I watched the Bob's Burger or the Family Guy one last night. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, was that on Hulu?
Yeah.
Nice.
They're both on Hulu.
I got that password from my sister.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Boy came up.
Hey.
I'm just
Is
trying
it the
to
plus. Where it has the Disney Plus and the ESPN Plus.
I'm just trying to find an HBO plug, and then I'm gonna be Gucci.
Right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, there's some shows I still want to watch.
You got to get that one. I mean,
Yo, have they made any Los Spooky season 2 trailers? No.
Not yet.
So you know who Fred Armisen is, right? That fool made a fucking sitcom on HBO. It's like a fucking telenovela.
Really?
It's fucking hilarious. It's called Los
It's all in
Spookies.
Spanish though too.
Oh my
It
god!
It has subtitles, but it's
subtitles.
fucking great.
But it's hilarious.
It's like a gothic feel to it.
Word. I want to see
It's
that.
on
So
HBO.
bad.
It's funny. They're
It's
like
hilarious,
they're like
bro.
a group of homies, and like they get hired to like do like scary shit and fucking like almost like props, movie props.
Oh, that's
and shit
amazing.
Like that, like
I have to
like
see that.
make a quinceañera super.
If you like
spooky and shit
Portlandia
like
and that type
I
of
was just
comedy,
gonna say, like we just finished up Portlandia because I had never watched it.
and if you appreciate that type of comedy,
Yes.
you will love Los Spookies, bro.
Okay, word.
Los Spookies.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Find someone's HBO password.
Okay, so out of movies into fashion and pop culture, I brought my the first thing I had was I got you that Kyler Murray, and that was dope because like I said, I was up in Phoenix and I saw like the whole little row at the bottom. So I went and looked at which one had like the best looking box. I was trying to see if there was any like fucking chases and shit like that. You heard about that? The chases is like, okay, so like let's say they make a Funko Pop, particular ones, every like 25th will be different.
Okay.
Like it'll have like one little thing for like, I guess for every like 10,000, there's 1,000 of this particular style. They call it a chase edition. I found my first one last week when I was at a Walmart, like way the fuck up on Tangerine, right? And I saw, what is his name? What the fuck is his name?
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin?
Crocodile
Love the
Hunter.
Crocodile
Yeah.
fucking Hunter, right? Grew up watching that motherfucker. And there was one of him holding a alligator, a small alligator. But then there was another one of him holding a turtle, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I love fucking turtles. And then it had a little chase sticker on it. So I found that one, right? So I was able to buy that, but automatically those ones are worth even more because, because they're limited. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was looking to see if there was one like that, but they didn't have one.
They should have had him holding a stingray.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Too soon?
Nah,
Jeez.
it's been like 15 years.
soon?
Too soon.
It will never be enough, bro. You can
Right.
never do that. You can't do
Nah,
that.
you know what? That dude opened up like lives to like seeing a different side of animals and shit, you know?
Right? Not gonna hurt you. Not gonna hurt you.
I will stick my finger in his bum from South Park. That's hilarious.
A jam my thumb in his butthole.
My Ready to Die pop came in.
Oh,
Check this shit
jeez.
out. This is their first one that they've ever done. It's called a pop albums, and
Did they say they were going to do the Nirvana album?
That's
I thought
really
so.
cool.
I haven't seen
Oh
shit.
my god.
So
Is that
one-
actually a record or
No, it's just like a little thing, but like you can display it if you want, like a record.
That's so cool.
And so I copped two of them, and one to open up and one to keep, like
Yeah,
to, you know,
of course.
all that shit. And this one right here, he was up on his like ass, like it wasn't sitting down right. And I figured it out. Like I took it apart, I took the thing off, and there's a little screw that's attached to the back of his head. So I loosened it just enough to kind of wiggle his ass down, and then I fucking tightened it back up. So, but yeah, I had to bring it in because we brought these motherfuckers up. Like I want to say damn near a year ago.
Yeah.
At least a year ago, bro. Because I had seen they were gonna make one that showed the Nirvana and a little baby floating in the middle.
That's
but
cool.
they probably couldn't get the rights for it or whatever, right? So because that one came in crooked, like I was just curious to see like what the return policy was and shit. Because I was kind of like, fuck, what if I can't fix this or whatever? Sure enough, they don't have like shit for policies, right? Like they're like, nah, bro. Like if you don't like it, you can send it back, and then we'll like refund you the shipping. But if it's like something that's fucked up, like if it got there and it's banned, and that's why you're trying to send it back, nah, we can't do that shit. Like we don't have a policy like that. You know, it's not our fault. So I hit her up, but I was like, cool about it. But I also asked her, I was like, oh, by the way, I was like, I'd like to see a fucking 10-inch Tupac, fucking, you know, dude, and I would like to see a fucking All Eyes on Me version of this, like a little pop sitting in a chair or something like that with like a black background. And this lady was like, she's like, those are actually really cool suggestions. Here's the fucking link to where people can make suggestions. And she was like, go send it over there and shit like that.
Word.
Other than that, she was like, yeah, I can't do nothing for you. So she's
You
like,
know,
if
it'd
want-
be honestly, I think a fucking home run like you released at holiday season is the Abbey Road.
right? With them
Abbey
little
Road
walking
pop
across
where
the
you have
street and
four of
shit.
them walking like that.
Dude,
That'd be cool.
fucking
I think
dope.
that'd be fucking dope, bro.
That-
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Beatles fan, I fuck with them. I listen to their
Right.
songs,
I love
but
the
I'm not
Beatles.
one of these fanboys,
I'm a fanboy.
I mean, and I'm not disrespecting. Everybody
better
got
not.
their shit. Everybody got their shit,
I went and saw them in
Like, I'll fight you if you talk shit about Kid Cudi.
not them, but
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
I went and saw that Love in Vegas.
Word.
those
Circus-
shows, the
Circus du Soleil?
shit.
Cirque du Soleil,
That was
yeah.
badass.
I heard
To
you
the
take
to
shrooms.
the Beatles music. Oh god, yeah.
And that would be a fucking...
It would have been great. It would have been great because that one's badass. Like the way it's all set up. It's like a little.
Who did that? They did that in
shit.
fucking one movie with Paul Rudd and fucking Lurch from Sarah Marshall. Hey, Sasquatch.
Wasn't that?
What's his name? No, that's Seth Rogen
Seth Rogen.
and Paul Rudd.
It was the one where like I think
Where he knocks her up,
got
right?
Hunger. Yeah, knocked up.
Yeah,
went
they
and
get
got
all fucked up and they go to
But
Vegas.
they went to like the Blue Man Group, I think, or something
Okay.
like that. They went to something different. But either way, those would definitely be good on like some shrooms or like some
Shroomies.
some edibles.
I don't like to microdose with shrooms. I like to go full balls to the wall.
Yeah,
Just
I'm gonna
outer
get some and
space,
do a little
you know?
microdosing.
nah.
I got a
okay,
fucking.
well,
I got like
if you want.
I got like a stack of websites coming up that I'm gonna be working on. So I feel like being on shrooms would probably like up the ante a little bit.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, right. There's one way to go from here.
Right? We're gonna fucking see where that train takes
It's
us.
weird because they come abundant. Like in my life, they've come abundant in certain periods of time, and then I can't find them forever.
Right?
Yeah, right?
Yep.
You know,
Shit, right now, a lot of people got them.
Oh yeah, but they
A
be
lot of people got
taxing
'em.
though, bro.
Hey, man.
It's like I get your hustle on, player, but like
You
not
gotta
off
pay
my
the cost to get lost.
Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like it's-
You know what? I used to have the Anarchist cookbook, and they taught you how to make them in a pressure cooker in that pamphlet.
Really?
Well, it was a PDF, but
Oh, okay.
it was translated from the pamphlet or the books.
That's
they
that
had.
shit that shows you how to make like bombs and all
bombs and
kinds
all
of
that
shit
shit.
on.
Yeah.
That's a fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Bro. You get busted having that shit on.
Well, I mean, it was a PDF.
And then let me see. The last thing I had in Popco or what is it?
Pop
The
culture.
last thing I had in fashion and pop culture was these Jordan 3 soles. Did you see those ones that are going to come
With
out?
the Korean on the Korean flag on the
Bro,
thing?
I'm telling you, they're getting rid of that gray shit that I keep telling you about on the
Bro,
front. and the
you
front.
can't fuck with the broken cement print
I
on the
don't give
fucking
a
Jordan
shit.
3,
Look,
bro.
It's got the fucking cement print without the gray in the front. That's all I'm
wow.
telling you. Like, there's a little spot right here in the front that is usually gray on
Mm-hmm.
these Jordans and shit like that. They're retros. But I got some like a couple weeks back. They were like this new version. They were called the Denims. They're actually really nice. And they don't have that part gray.
Denim.
They will
Damn,
definitely
damn.
get fucking dirty a lot faster. That's the one part that does suck about it.
See, well,
So, but
that's
those
what you
ones,
get.
those ones are coming out on October 3rd. I
See,
think
pues,
I
that's
might-
what you
I think
get.
I might try
You
to
tried
get
on your
those.
Yeezys yet?
No.
No.
Bro, you
You
know,
guys,
even if you don't like the shoe or you think it's aesthetically ugly, it is the most comfortable fucking shoe that you'll ever wear. Other than an Ultra Boost. Those Adidas Ultra Boosts are so fucking comfortable. They're like $180. That's the only
See,
kicker.
my sister has a pair. My nephew has a pair. A couple people that I know have a pair. And they've all said the same thing to me. They're like, regardless of what you think about that dude or whatever or how they look, they say that they're just comfortable as
So
shit.
those are the 350s.
So one day this dude put out like, wish me luck. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to fucking go get a pair of these. And I fucking got them. And he didn't get them. So I have a pair sitting at the house, but like I haven't decided whether I want to like flip them or not. And they're really that particular colorway, it's not really going up too
Expensive.
high. It's
Yeah,
not. There's
yeah,
still too many
yeah.
of them on the market
You
right
know,
now.
if I
so
would have never wore my Zebras, I could have got like probably like $450 for them.
That's crazy.
But I don't give a fuck about
Fuck
like,
them, bro. You know what? Honestly,
leaving
I
them
thought,
pristine.
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna wear them. I'm gonna keep them for like next time I go like vacation somewhere where I know
color
I'm
are
gonna
they?
do some walking. They're like a camel brown. They're called Israfel.
Yeah, is it Phil? Yeah.
The Israfel, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
I
people,
get Mexican
people got
with it.
pissed at him.
Israfel.
People got pissed at him because he was doing a lot of fucking names out of some holy text.
Something like that. Yeah.
But
Okay.
hey, you know, he's Kanye. He does what he wants.
Let me see. Okay, so
He's on Grammys.
Right? Poor Grammy.
okay, so moving into something new, bro. This week it was DJ Century week.
Yummy.
Dog, you threw the box already, or you got it right there? You brought in some gangster shit today. Them shits were good. I mean, we've had these. What do they call Monchis?
They're mochi ice cream.
Mochis.
I don't really know the fucking backstory, so let me read here. My Mo is a miraculous match of magnificent mochi dough
Okay, My Mo.
with marvelously mouthwatering ice cream. But if you had to describe it with just one word, it would be
Yummy.
These mind-blowing mouthfuls come from master mochi makers who methodically mix and meld the mushy mochi with melty ice cream. I don't like the alliteration there.
Master mochi makers, bro.
I don't like the.
That's a title.
That wasn't well done.
That's
they
a
tried
title.
too hard.
That's
That
dope,
alliteration.
though.
Anyhow,
they did good.
the result? ? A majestic marriage of mesmerizing flavors that'll make you say more.
More.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta go crazy to stick out.
I get it, but it's
They were fire though.
They're good, so
they
they're
have the
ripe
weirdest texture
strawberry
on them. They're a weird ass texture.
Yeah,
It's like almost like a prune or like what are those other ones? Ciruelas.
it said
Something
dough.
Like that. It tastes weird, but it's dough.
That
Yeah,
was
it's
the
doughy.
description of it, and I can see the consistency of it
You ever
being
had fried
doughy.
ice cream?
Yes,
Before?
I have.
You know, when we brought that up, I think you must have derailed me or something like that. Because I brought up fried ice cream one time.
First of all, I've
I didn't
never
get to-
derailed you.
You derailed the shit out of me sometime. And
Whoa.
I recommended the way my comadre makes it is she gets like ice cream from what is that fucking truck that delivers
Blue
food
Bonnet?
and shit? No, not Blue.
Oh,
Bonnet.
Schwann's.
Schwann's. Okay,
Stop looking at me, Schwann.
right? And she gets the shit from Schwann's, or she gets like pints from Dairy Queen. You can actually get Dairy Queen ice cream in the pints and shit, right? Like a good little stack. And then you get like a spoonful of it. You get like white bread or brown bread, whatever the fuck you want to get. But the white bread, for some reason,
It's different.
It gets brown, like nicer and shit. And yeah, you put that shit, and then I think you put them in like the freezer so that, or you get like the bread, you take the edges off, and then you fucking smash the shit out of them. You know what I mean? And you make sure that you can't see the ice cream anymore. It's just completely covered by the bread. Freeze them so that they stay hard as shit, and then you put them in the fryer. And you only have to fry them for like 10, 15 seconds and shit so that the bread gets nice and, crispy. Sprinkle a little brown sugar, cinnamon and brown sugar on that shit. And then the inside of the ice cream and shit. Fried ass ice cream. That shit is bomb right there.
You know what it looks like fondant wrapped in ice cream.
That's what it is.
Ice cream wrapped in fondant.
I kind of feel like it is.
But
It's like
it's very doughy
It's like a
consistency.
chewy fondant.
Yeah.
Not all hard as
It's
shit.
not sweet like fondant where it makes you want to like
Ugh.
throw up from
Yeah,
eating
it's
it,
too
you
much.
know?
I feel like the cake industry needs to invent something better than fondant.
Well, peep
Right?
this shit. We have a friend named Suzette that's came on the podcast, and she uses fondant, but she doesn't make it with that sugar shit. You know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah.
doesn't taste like it's not fondant,
Word.
but it looks like fondant.
Okay.
And it makes the fucking cakes taste
It's
amazing.
fondant.
It's fondant.
Right? Yeah. Hashtag fucking trademark that shit.
Fondant.
It's not fondue. It's fondant.
She needs to start a company, Fondant.
Fondant. Fuck yeah.
Right? Okay, so just move through sports real quick. The Cardinals lost, right? They lost their first
Yeah,
game?
bro. They threw 3 fucking picks, dude, like in their own territory. And like, if you're a football connoisseur,
Who'd they lose to?
the Lions of all fucking
Right?
teams,
Oh my
bro.
goodness. Yeah, I think I texted you right afterwards.
We lost by a field goal. So what that means is that there was some bad decisions made on coaching's parts, which isn't helped when you're in a scoring position and you throw an interception.
Okay.
We bounced back this week with Carolina on Sunday, followed by the Jets, which should be 2 wins.
Right.
And then the following game would be a Monday night game against the Cowboys, which I want to go to so bad. But it's like the cheapest decent ticket's like $500.
Speaking of Adam Simmons, I'm gonna be on their Creatures of the Night show tomorrow night.
Okay.
I'm gonna get weird with them. Because it's like our it's a little podcast between some of the homies that are in the network. They get together and they do like a conspiracy theory style podcast. Talk about aliens and fucking pyramids and all kinds of crazy shit. So I'm gonna be the special guest
waiting
tomorrow
for the
night.
aliens, to be honest with you.
Me too.
Like right after November, Biden gets elected. It's all beep boop 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 beep, and then his face opens up like fucking Men in Black and shit. And he sees some just Rasta alien in his fucking head, just fucking controlling shit with a little spliff. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, something's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know they're aliens, bro. The government just didn't want to tell us about it.
They don't want to scare us.
It's factual.
They don't want to scare us. They're preparing us.
I saw it on Joe Rogan. It's true.
Right?
You know?
Jamie, pull that up real quick.
That's why they make the Greys and they show these movies like that because they want to prepare us for it.
Slender Man's actually an alien.
Slender, yeah.
So I call my dick
Right?
Slender Man.
What is it? What was his name? Little fucking
Little gruesome.
Off the diacha.
What did you say? Write your request out and email it to my dick? What did you say?
Yeah. To make a request, simply pee in a bucket and mail it to my dick.
That's great.
We talked about that like the fucking day after I saw that. We recorded it. I was like, dude.
What do you miss most about DJing right now?
All of it. Literally every part of it.
Isn't it like highway robbery that you get a check for it?
Yes, it is.
Right?
Like, it's wild because, and especially like where I was at too, because, like literally all of the people that I worked with were just all like friends and stuff. I literally just basically got to shit post for a living because I had like a whole visual like setup with projectors and a separate computer. So I would have my homie just come through every Friday, and we had a Friday night meme thing going on where like while I was spinning, he would just be mixing like live memes, and we'd have people send them in. So
I got to do a photo shoot for you on one of those nights.
You did. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I pulled up too.
That's right.
I was there.
Yeah, you did.
I was all over fucking Congress that night. Well, it's like being in the industry. You meet people and you have DJ friends that are all over the fucking city.
Yep.
So it's like with the fucking 4th Avenue connecting to Congress, it's very easy to walk from one spot to the next, you know?
Yeah.
I wish that 4th Avenue was as bustling as it was 10 years ago.
You know, the big problem is like a lot of the bars there, like basically are trying to do everything like they were doing it like 10 or 15 years ago. And that's a big reason why
they haven't evolved.
Like, 4th Avenue isn't as popping. Yeah. And it's mostly like, in my opinion, it's mostly like the owners of those bars because they feel like, well, this is the way we do it, you know.
This is the way.
And, you know, this is our clientele. But I mean, you know, the city's changed so
dramatically,
much, even since like I moved here in 2005 and I was like 16. So I had no concept of like
nightlife.
What was actually like going on. And even in like the 8 or 9 years that I've actually been in the like downtown like environment and stuff, it's so much different, you know. Like the crowd wants like a lot different things than they did like 10 years ago, you know. Like 10 years ago you could probably have more live music and stuff, and that's what people were downtown for, and now people are mostly going for like dancing,
oh for sure,
bar hopping and club, like the whole clubbing experience. And you know, if you're not,
well, you alluded to you had said that certain establishments in Tucson don't want particular types of genres of music because it attracts a certain type of clientele.
The foos.
The foos, exactly. The foos gone wild type of shit. You know, I get it. Like, I DJ'd at Rusty's and there was a rule, no Snoop Dogg.
Really?
just like a single artist.
Yeah, he goes, every time someone plays Snoop Dogg, there's a fucking fight at the bar.
That's a curse.
I'm like,
so funny.
Like, I don't even have to play like Nothing But a G Thing or Gin and Juice. Like, I could play Drop It Like It's Hot. You don't even know that it's a Snoop Dogg type song because it's such a pop song, you know?
Right, yeah.
If you play PIMP, it better not be the one with Snoop Dogg.
He goes, it better not feature.
Better not be the remix, bitch.
He's like, hey, fucking edit it out. Fucking mix it out before it comes on.
You better just play Dre's verse.
I better not hear Calvin Broadus all night. I'm like, whoa,
Jesus
that
Christ.
was a deep cut there.
Snoop Lion.
Like, he's or Earl Simmons, all right? No fucking Darkman X.
What's his problem with Snoop Dogg? Oh, Snoop Dogg fucked his wife a long
He's
time
like,
ago.
he's like that nom look. He's
Yeah.
just fucking, he's
The
that
choppers.
1,000-mile stare. Yeah, fuck, dude. But yeah, I mean, for me, I've DJ'd after the pandemic initially opened up in May, and then I've done it again last week. And the common thread is there's no fucking dancing.
Yeah.
How do you get up as a DJ when there's no fucking dancing? Like, unless you've done lounges or fucking like happy hour style, you really don't have that type of training. Because you need to maintain their fucking interest to be at the place.
Exactly.
So it's not like you just can't play all the B-sides. Like, you got to throw some jams on. You know?
Yeah, it's. I mean, I haven't DJ'd since like the pandemic, but a big reason I'm not like rushing to like jump right back into things is because like a big part of why I like the job so much is because like you get like a crowd going and it's fun and there's lots of people and all your friends show up and everybody's dancing and having a good time, and you know,
it's
like,
hard to explain the high you get unless you do it.
Yeah, like it's hard to be hyped about, your job and what you're doing when like you're just playing background music for
Right.
people, and especially when it's not supposed to be a lounge gig. Like I've done lounge gigs where you're literally just background music,
Right.
just kind of chilling, and that's
Those
cool.
are fun too, though.
They're cool. For
They're all
that gig,
but that's for what it is. Like you get done by 9 o'clock and
Yeah.
then you're done, or type that 10 o'clock and then you're done.
Yeah.
When you're DJing until 2 a.m, it's really hard not to play reggaeton or fucking a little bit of cumbia or some harder hip hop. I mean,
yeah,
you can't just go one fucking genre all night.
Yeah,
You can't even do dance music all night anywhere in Tucson anymore.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't imagine you would.
I mean, places like Level existed for that, or even fucking what's the one that was right there by Pearl?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of these spots existed that Zen Rock on some nights.
Yep.
Not anymore, bro. You have to play some type of Latin music if you want to be a successful nightclub at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just too big now.
Yeah.
It's a trip because like when I started getting white U of A girls requesting certain songs.
Yeah.
And not just Despacito, by the way.
No, but like, yeah.
But like actual, like, yo, you got Tebote?
Do you have Bad Bunny?
You got Tebote?
Tebote?
Yeah. Tabodi?
Anything Bad Bunny, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, all right, I got you, girl. Don't worry. And then you'll play a Bad Bunny song, and it's so funny. And they won't even recognize the song. And it's not an obscure song. It's just one of the other ones that they haven't heard.
Right.
I thought I asked you to play. I'm like, I just played Bad Bunny. What the fuck?
Oh, my God.
Despacito.
Again. The only way I'll
Encore.
fucking play it again is if they throw like a little 50 spot or 100 right there. I'm a whore for a 50 or 100 spot. Straight up. You know what I mean?
Manager comes up, you're like, oh man, sorry.
Hey, Skip.
Skip, dude, I don't want to fucking,
sorry.
They're dancing.
Right?
I like that song so much again. I'm gonna play it again. Get on the mic. Fuck. I heard a DJ do that once on my way to California on one of the radio stations. It was Bubba Sparks and Timberland.
Okay.
I've been in here for some time. I forget the name of that song.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Right away, all the way. He had some hits. Timberland.
I remember
and
Bubba Sparks had some shit too, but I don't remember that song.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. That
was
shit
Bubba
still
Sparks,
goes
Miss
home.
New Booty. Yeah, that's right.
That shit, fucking. You want someone to bust it open? Fucking, you just cold drop that song.
Yeah.
You don't even need to mix it.
That's one of those songs.
It's like Get Low.
There you go. That's what
doom, doom, doom.
There are certain songs you can play literally after a Looney Tunes record scratch into dead silence. Like if you're just like playing, you'd be playing whatever, and you can just be like,
yeah,
booty, 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 booty,
Yeah.
and like everyone just freaks out.
For sure. Like it fucking like everybody stops
Everybody's
and
all,
looks around.
aw, shit.
Like, is he really? Like
Yeah.
the vibe changes immediately. The ratchet comes out.
Right? Aw,
Immediate-
shit.
Southside comes out everywhere,
Fuck yeah. Let me see, dog. Wrapping up sports. We watched the
fucking
last of the
NBA finals. Yeah.
So LA took the first game, right?
Yeah, they beat the shit out of the
They
Heat.
look
And
like
to be
a
honest
badass.
with you, bro, their fucking just team is too stacked this year.
Right.
It's for anybody. It's not even that it's a bubble year. It's just fucking LeBron is at his literally peak right now.
Yeah.
That dude's playing like
Davis
a 21-year-old.
killing it, shit,
Davis,
Rondo.
they're built for it this year.
Yeah,
so
they're doing it.
let's get this year
They're
over
gonna get it
with.
for Kobe, man. They're gonna get it for Kobe, bro.
Let's get this year over with and let's fucking get back to fucking football.
Get it for Kobe, bro. Last thing, okay, the final thing is moving into tech and new shit. I gotta show you guys this shit. Okay, for one, I saw a thing that Apple started making face masks for their own employees and shit.
Right.
And I saw a video of it and shit. I'll put the links in the description, but it was like, it looked gangster as shit, and it was still made out of like a fucking like a paper, like something like that. But it was like dope. And they were doing the whole like the fire tests, and they made a gangster ass.
I love
thing,
seeing the people eating dinner with the slits in it. They're like they open their mouth and it
They got
opens
the
up.
clear
Oh
ones
my
now, so
God,
people
yeah.
You see that though? They're like at Applebee's or something. This man's drinking a beer through his mask. I'm just like, wow.
They got the clear ones now, so because people want to see people's smiles and shit.
People are really some of them are a really piece of work, right? Like where's your conventional wisdom?
Right. Yeah.
You just realize when you get older that common sense isn't so much that common, you know?
It must not be. I feel that way a lot.
Okay, the last thing or the other thing I had in tech and new shit, I saw this the other day. You know that company that makes those doorbell things is called Ring?
Yeah.
Did you see that they came out with a drone?
No.
It's gonna be basically like a security system.
Oh,
where
doesn't it patrol your house?
It'll patrol your fucking house, bro.
If this isn't the beginning of fucking Terminator, I don't know what is.
Oh, it really is,
bro. For real, watch. Let me see. Look at
all of a sudden we're gonna see the T-1000 just causing havoc.
There were some of those Boston Dynamics robots just out on the street during riots.
Really?
Yes.
It was like a test run.
Like, yeah.
Let me find some.
I'll fucking gauge that fucking machine. Boom! Take out that deer. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
That digital deer.
Check this shit. Check this shit out.
Security camera drone that it will literally fly through your home. It's going to integrate with the ring.
If you're a burglar and you see this thing come flying at you, wouldn't you laugh? It's all like, what the fuck?
It's all, you're not Gary. Get out.
Gary. Man.
First of all, that man's not wearing his mask.
Right.
Everybody knows that burglars nowadays are still rocking that mask. It's all, you left the coffee on again.
Man, this is America. Someone's going to strap a gun to one of those.
For real, bro.
Little needles stick you in the neck.
They're going to dip it in poison dart frog poison.
Right? Who did it? We don't know, but it happened at like 2 a.m.
You're not Gary. Get out.
You're not Gary.
Police are on their way, fucker.
I would fucking kick the shit out of that fucking thing,
punch
bro.
that shit, bro.
It's all evasive maneuvers.
Nice try, loser.
You hit like a bitch.
Oop. Too slow.
It's all beep boop boop.
Fuck yeah, dog.
The police are on their way.
That's so good, dog.
Oh my god,
that's fucking
bro.
crazy. But yeah, dog, Reen came out with a fucking thing like that. It's like that's when you got to spy on your dog and to spy on people and shit.
Right.
That's dope.
That's
though.
too much, man.
It's fucking
That
crazy.
is too fucking.
I have
much.
the other ring. I love the shit out of that though, because like I can always tell when like someone it shows me when someone comes up to the door, even if they don't ring the doorbell.
Yeah.
Which a lot of these motherfuckers like from Amazon and delivering shit, they're like, I see you got a ring, asshole. Here.
Fuck this
I'm
guy.
not gonna fucking ring your doorbell. You know I'm here, dick.
What's good? It fucking records the Porch Pirates.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's still your shit.
Even then, it's not enough because motherfuckers just wear a mask and shit. And it's like, hey, what's up?
Well, technically, you should be wearing a mask, social distancing.
Right.
Exactly.
But
social distance your ass from my fucking deliveries, bitch.
Right.
But for real, man. Yeah, ring drone. And then
I'm here for it.
That's it.
Are you a gamer?
Kind of.
Did you pre-order any Xbox, PlayStation?
No.
Not me either.
No.
I'm waiting for like Black Friday sale so I can get like a game with it.
Right. Yeah.
But speaking of gamer, weren't you working on a game still?
I am still.
Like an app?
Yeah. I'm gonna get really back into it November, December, just kind of over the holidays. But yeah, it's
What kind of game is it?
It's like 2D Zelda style, like
Okay.
kind of top down retro aesthetic kind of thing.
And you're designing and doing everything for it, or
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. See,
I'll-
Johnny Rubix.
I'll
man.
have to
You're
send
you're
you-
a man of many fucking calibers. That's fucking.
I'll
dope,
definitely
bro.
buy the game.
Cool.
fucking-
Hell yeah.
But I'm going to write an honest review, though.
Okay, cool.
Because at the Hood Diner, we keep it 100.
Right?
Keep it all the way funky.
All the way.
All the way funky, bro. We have arrived at show love and no love, dog. Well, show love. I'm showing love to Johnny Rubix for coming in, for being our first guest in a good little while, man.
Oh,
Like,
thank you.
it's been fucking fun just like catching up with you and
Right.
you know, obviously, man, we chat on the fucking Twitters and shit like that and
Hell yeah.
all that good shit, man. And then let me see. Actually, the other show love I had was for fucking Amazon, dog. What I did before I got here, if you follow me on Snapchat, you'll see what I did. But I had gotten a fucking Funko Pop, right? And it came with a dent in it and shit. So I was like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They're like, it's cool. We're sending you one right now. It'll be here tomorrow. So they sent it right away. It was fucking double wrapped. Everything was cool, right? So it's like they give you options on how you want to return it. You want to go all the way and return it yourself, print out this shit, put it in a box. We don't care how it gets back to us, but you got to have that said box and fucking, you know, the ability to print something and shit like that.
So peep this shit, right? I guess it's some. You ever have something you order from Amazon and you're trying to return it?
Oh, okay.
Cold, right?
Look at you.
Yeah.
I'm all this rude son of a bitch, and then you go in and you're on my fucking.
They give me $5 in cold cash for fucking returning to here.
Word.
Technology.
Dope. Okay, so.
Oh, and honestly, the most dope part about it is I didn't have to like wrap it, I didn't have to fill out any paperwork. I
Yup.
literally pulled up to this chick.
He said, "Yup."
QRC code on my phone and dipped the fuck out.
And that was
Dog.
the fucking
So
journey
one of the
casual.
options is taking your shit to a Kohl's. Okay, so you just literally there was literally a girl with a small little desk that had its own little waiting line for it in the back. I walked past it. I didn't see it, and then I walked past her again. I was like, it was funny. I made her ass laugh. I was like, you literally saw me walk by you with an Amazon box in my hand, and you didn't say nothing, huh? And she was all laughing and shit because I went down to like the other customer service, and then the lady from there walked me back to her. I was like, I literally just walked past this bitch. So I went up to her, and I was like, you saw me walk past you with that box, huh? She was like, no. I was like, anyways, I handed her the fucking Grimace. I showed her a QRC code. They gave me $5 in cold cash.
What? That's cool.
Cold's cash. She was like, you can spend this now or you can spend it in like within 7 days. I was like, cool, I'm going to give it to my lady. 'Cause my lady
I'll be back.
My lady
I'll
loves
be
fucking
back.
going to Kohl's and shit, so I'm going to give that to her. But yeah, dog, I was like, I got paid to do my return over there, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, man. Fucking Amazon's getting into fucking everything. We talked about how they got approved for drones. Eventually, they're
saw
going to
that.
start doing
Yeah.
drone deliveries and
Bro,
shit.
I've been
like
trying to do that for a while.
There's gonna be fucking RoboCop before we know it, bro.
It really is.
Like, you think that riots are a big deal right now? No, 5 years, 10 years, they're gonna have that shit under control. Where it's not gonna be okay for us to riot. Like, massive incarcerations, no burning buildings. Like,
fucking mad murders in the streets.
yeah,
and shit.
bro. They're gonna deputize drones. Watch.
I'm telling.
You heard it here first.
I've been saying they're going to be strapping guns to drones in the future.
It's.
Brap, brap.
I forgot what
Little
tweet
needles
it was.
and knock you out of shit.
Yeah.
Fall quick to the
They
ground.
said that if you guys don't realize, Judge Dredd takes place in, or no, Demolition Man takes place in 12 years. Who's ready for the 3 shells?
He doesn't know how to use the shells.
Schneider.
Fucking
Rob
Schneider.
Schneider is a stapler.
Rob Schneider is a stapler.
I don't have a no love for this week. What about you? You got to show
I show love to modern science. I had to do a sleep study on fucking Sunday.
Did you? You're going to get a fucking
cool.
CPAP?
Hella fucking awkward, you know.
You gonna
That's
CPAP?
how porn start, for the record. You go to a fucking doctor clinical overnight, and all of a sudden the nurse
shit off.
with fucking double D tits and fucking, you know, she's like, "Oh, do you need help getting to sleep?" That didn't
Take
happen.
2 of these
Right?
and call us in the morning.
That didn't happen. I had an old lady who was COVID messed up in gloves, attached a bunch of fucking electrodes to my head, which I got diagnosed with sleep apnea, which
Did you
fucking
go to the
sucks.
one over on Grant?
Yes.
Yeah? And then they wake you up like an hour after you fell asleep?
So
and then
she
put the
told
machine on
me,
you?
she's like, your doctor didn't request an apnea sleep study, so I'm gonna let you sleep as you sleep. And then if you stop breathing X amount of time, I feel like it was like 20 times in an hour.
Yeah.
Then I will wake you up at 12:30, and then we'll apply the sleep apnea machine, because at that point I'm able to legally, like, that's the prerequisite to applying it, since I'm in their care, you know. So they fucking put the mask on me, and I didn't wake up in the 4 hours that I had the mask.
Yeah, right.
I woke up and I still feel the energy today.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't had this like spring out of bed energy since I was in my early 20s.
So you're going to be part of the club?
I feel like an old man now.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be having a CPAP machine.
Are you going to get the one that covers your face?
Fuck
or the
yeah.
One no. Go for the one with just the nostrils, bro. You're going to love it way
Yeah.
better. Yes, dog. Having that whole shit over your face, bro, it fucking sucks.
I kind of
dude.
feel like I'm regenerating, like fucking, like
You're turning into Darth Vader and shit.
Like, you
your
know,
Anakin days are over.
like Mewtwo. Like, I'm like Mewtwo in the fucking vat, just fucking getting fucking genetically enhanced.
Bro, speaking of which.
But yeah,
dude,
so shout out to them. And then like no love to the adhesive that they fucking used. Bro, I mean, I don't have a crazy like fucking Father Time beard right now, but you know, your boy's growing a little beard. And the way it stuck, I don't have a Cubone.
No, that's a 10-inch.
Oh, are you serious?
It's coming out.
Fuck.
October fucking.
Bro, stop showing me. I'm gonna be spending all my money.
October 5th, you're going to need to get to a Target.
Okay.
That's where they're going to drop these.
So
bitches
yeah,
in
so they
full
have these
Cubone.
adhesive, bro, that
Neat.
they put in like
yeah.
literally like probably 20
Yeah,
different
yeah,
places.
yeah.
I feel like I'm still washing it out.
I went through that shit.
You know? But yeah, other than that,
That
it was
chick
a
woke
pretty
me up. She said she woke me up after 45 minutes. Did she give you or you'll find out what the percentage of like air
She
that's
had told
going.
me, but
She
I
said something like that. You don't remember what it
I-
was? Was
so
it
I
like
went-
over 80 and shit or something like that?
You know, DJing and having that 2 a.m. fucking cutoff time where you stop working, you go to sleep late.
Oh,
You know, I've been DJing for over 20 years. So
Yeah.
this is the norm for me, is going to sleep late. So having to go there at 8 o'clock, like I was stressing. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to go to sleep?
Right.
So I smoked a shitload of pot all day.
Nice.
Got there. I was probably up for an hour, hour and a half, and then crashed the fuck out. That's unheard of for me. But I knew going into it, like, I either need to get some edibles or some Benadryl or something.
When I went and did
I was
mine,
like, I'm going to get pot.
when I went and did mine, I think I had like I had this one LG phone that had a fucking like flip up screen and shit, and I had like little episodes of Chappelle on it. So I was watching them shits. And I just remember
That keeps you up, though.
Kind of. We didn't
You
know
know?
about melatonin and shit like that, or whatever that fuck that shit is that they happens when you're looking at the screen too long and shit. But I remember doing that.
Melatonin?
She told not melatonin. Melanin? Is it melanin or melatonin? No, melatonin. Melatonin is a fucking like a pill you can take that helps you sleep.
Yeah, but what about the TV screen? What are you talking about?
Well, when you watch the shit too much, like you don't produce as much of it. Enough of it.
Oh, so it keeps you up.
Yes. So like that NyQuil
that blue color.
that Z-Quil shit that I was telling you about, that's what it has. Has melatonin and fucking what's the shit that you can smell that makes you go to sleep better? It's a fucking plant.
Aloe?
Not aloe. So it comes like that. You know what I'm talking about? Fucking it's purple.
Lavender?
There you go.
Okay.
Ding ding ding. Fucking lavender. This shit has lavender and fucking that melatonin in it. Yeah. Pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, that's my sleep schedule too. They're gonna have like a consultation with you, and you're gonna go in and you're gonna try on the 3 different masks that they have. They have one that's like small and just goes over your mouth and shit like that, but because you got a beard and shit, you're not gonna like that one. They have one that's like super fucking I'm going deep sea diving type shit.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like that one either.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I got to sleep super fucking fast putting
Let me tell you why. Because if the fucking power ever goes out and shit, dude, you'll feel like you're fucking suffocating when they have that big one on. But when you have this shit and all of a sudden you're like, you can still breathe with your mouth open. But if you have this shit fucking covering your mouth, dude, trust me, I had all of them. And a homie of mine, he had the fucking things. He gave me like a set of extra masks that he had and shit. He fucking hooked it up like for a while, dog. When I was fucking, he was getting like one every other month and shit. And he would like have them for like a couple months. So he had like stacks on deck.
Yeah.
And I think I still have a few that I haven't opened up and shit like that.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. It's a game changer.
Bro, you're gonna feel so much more fucking energized and shit.
So I'm
old man and shit.
I'm really considering waking up at 5 a.m. every day. That sounds disgusting to some people.
I mean, a lot of people do that.
You know, just depending on what time you go to sleep. But I was listening to this fucking Mamba fucking mentality speech from Kobe. And he's like, if you wake up at 4 o'clock every day and you get in the gym, by 6 o'clock you're done. You go home, you eat a little breakfast, you hang out. By 9 o'clock you're back in the gym. Your second workout of the day. And obviously that's based to an athlete training for a professional sport. If you're going to be practicing your craft or doing a job that you're doing, you would apply the same tactics with going to the gym.
Yeah.
9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, you're in the gym. You go home, you eat a little bit of, breakfast or lunch. By 4 o'clock, you're back in the gym.
Second breakfast.
So this dude works out 4 times. And the whole point of all this is saying that if you do that enough times, it is becoming the norm.
Yeah,
so someone that just works out extra hard in the off season is going to be so behind you because you've done that work for 4 more years. They can't even catch up to you. So as you being a musician, spending that much time making music, you as a graphic designer, spend that much time working on your art, learning to freehand draw, do shit like that, just going to take you to the next level to where like I can explain to you what I want. You're there sitting me with a little iPad. Oh, like this, that type of fucking.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like I took that into account. It's like it's not necessarily you need to work out 24/7. It's just you need to fucking maximize your fucking time. Now, when you're a late fucking night owl, it's really hard to fucking wake up with that little bit amount of sleep.
Yeah, it's
but I realize, getting in earlier, waking up is like really efficient. I've been doing it all week. I think the latest I woke up this week was like 8 o'clock. Okay. And
so
for me,
you're pretty much tired right now because it's coming on your bedtime.
No, I got pre-workout in me right now. Wow. So I'm still zooming, you know what I'm saying? But I just noticed that's the really thing I really want to conclude on as far as like, it's just, I've always wondered how people get to the next level. Like, how do you become that great? I'm not looking to have a Lamborghini. I'm not looking to have a fucking 32-room mansion. But I want to be able to have money to where I get a hot tip on a stock. I want to be able to throw 20 grand down on that stock and see if it's the next fucking Amazon type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need to have this life of excess, but I just know that I want more than what I have right now.
You know, quit smoking weed or what?
I've reduced it dramatically. This is the first joint I smoked.
Sober October.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
That would imply that I'm an addict.
Not really.
Yeah.
You're just taking part. You're just taking part in a ritual.
I'm going to tell you this. I got this in my DNA. My thought, though, was accused of being a quote-unquote alcoholic, right?
Okay.
Because he used to buy his beer by the pallet.
Nice.
So what he did to prove the family wrong that was accusing him of drinking is he quit. 365 days, he didn't get any of that fucking... He didn't drink alcohol at all. And he wasn't a hard liquor drinker. He drank Miller High Life. Okay. That's what was his shit. He was an old cowboy. That's what he did. Drink his fucking beer, and he left everybody the fuck alone as long as you left him alone. He did it for 365 days, and he told everybody, hey, when I get off this fucking 365 day, abstinence, I'm going back to drinking just to prove to you that I'm not a slave to this fucking substance. And I feel the same way about weed. I don't need a month.
Let's do 1 month.
I don't.
Let's do 1 month.
But this is the thing, though. But what kind of what's the right word for it? I'm not going to get anything out of it.
Just to fucking prove a point that you can do it.
To who though?
To fucking anybody.
To the Hood Diner audience?
Yeah, let's just do Hood Diner Sober October.
Give me a day to think on it.
You only have a day to think on it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the 29th. It's the 30th. So yeah, so we'll decide on the first.
But there's no incentives involved.
Well, what do you want as an incentive?
I don't want your money.
November 1st, we just roll a fat ass blunt and just get lit.
How about we shave off one eyebrow?
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that.
That'd be tight, right?
No,
loser cool. Shaves off one eyebrow.
It ain't no loser, bro. I'll fucking quit.
Winner picks.
I will quit.
Winner picks which eyebrow.
I've been wanting to quit. And the thing that gets me too is it makes me think like, watch, what if I fucking
How
quit?
about loser shaves the other one's ass?
You want to shave my
on
ass?
Patreon?
Okay.
I don't. I'll quit.
Well, you'll lose.
You'll lose.
I can quit. I could quit, bro. Like there's days, honestly, like real shit. All day I was so busy, I didn't even smoke until me and you smoked right now. A little bit ago. It's like to me,
sometimes it be like that.
To me, it's just like,
I've never been a person that needs to wake.
You got to get up and blaze. And
I liked it. I liked
it's fun.
That. Yeah,
it does make activities better, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't have to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Plus, I got the Nina on the weekends. Like I'm sober October when I'm around her.
My extension to let you borrow Harry Potter will expire this week. If you don't come
Okay.
On Friday, while I'm editing this podcast, hit me up. Come by.
I will.
The Potters. I was gonna bring them. Be a nice guy. But you gotta earn them. You gotta come.
You gotta earn. Jump through these hoops.
Come to the crib.
Jump through these hoops,
bro. Johnny Rubix, man. Fucking what else, dog? What can we end this bitch on? What do you want to say to the people out there?
Oh shit.
Obviously you gotta plug everything one more time for me. You gotta plug the name of the thing. Of the album.
Yeah, new
album.
What
day is coming out?
Yeah.
You said October 28th, 3rd, 6th, 26th.
Yeah.
October 26th.
Yeah. Fucking
give me the name one more time.
New album. Loneliness is not just a feeling, it's a place. October 26th.
Fuck yeah.
JohnnyRubix.com.
JohnnyRubix.com. Where can they find you on all the socials and shit?
I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at Rubix Q Music, RUBIXQ MUSIC.
Okay.
You just go to JohnnyRubix.com.
I'll put it in the notes and shit too, man. I like to get detailed with the notes and shit because sometimes there's just shit that people want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, I called the homeboy DJ TJ last podcast. He brought it up. Shit, I was like, dude, but you got to understand something. My brother-in-law's name is DJ. He's got a son named AJ and another son named TJ. So I'm sorry they got all fucking like, you know what I'm saying? But I gave him props because that's the homie that like likes all the different layers of the things that I put out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, fucking. So we're definitely gonna be on the lookout for that. What do you got planned for the future, bro? Like after you drop this, what's the goal? Just to see where we're gonna be at as a country and what we're able to do.
I'm playing everything by ear, so I don't know exactly what's gonna happen with the whole end of the world thing come around.
We'll see what happens in November, December.
Right. I've got this album.
Do some more videos for any of the other songs.
Yeah, lots more videos on the way. Got this game. It's probably gonna start having more stuff happening this coming year. So
fuck yeah, you got to keep us posted on the game.
I will.
Hit me up if you ever need a second hand with some video shit.
I
want to get over there with you, man. And shit, yeah, man. Thank you fucking so much for fucking coming.
Thanks for having me. This is fun.
Let me see. Want to thank you guys for tuning in. This is your first time listening. Please consider subscribing. And if you like what you heard, please leave a rating and a review. And if you really, really like what you heard, please consider becoming a Patreon member.
Give me your fucking money.
Yeah.
I got a little fucking thing that says, give me your fucking money.
Give me your fucking money.
You know what I'm saying? And there you can get exclusive content such as all our Something New reviews. Today we had these crazy ass Monchis things and shit. Me and Century had the Monchis, eating Monchis. And yeah, check out the Something New. I'll have that one up and shit. And there you can also get exclusive content such as Hood Diner swag that you can't get anywhere else. And I just sent out everybody's lunch plate fucking envelopes and shit, so you should be getting those in a day or two, depending on where you are at in the United States. And yeah, man, go to patreon.com/thehooddiner or click the link in the description. I am Casual520. That's KAZUAL 520.
I'm DJ_Century.
And collectively, you can find us at thehooddiner.com. There you can get the links to all the socials, the links to all the sponsors. Everything is code HOOD across the board. And yeah, man, episode 10 Johnny Rubix, man. It's been so fucking fun hanging out with you again.
Yeah, this was fun.
And obviously, next time you got something that you want to fucking talk about again, bro, you come back. We'll fucking chill again. And
absolutely.
Shit. And yeah, man, we will see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
Some good ass weed. on the brink of war, where millions of lives are controlled by a handful of men. Now, the truth can finally be told. The Inner Circle.
Off the Diaca.